What is up? What is up?
What's happening,
We are
people?
back. We are back. What's going on? Hope
Hey,
everyone made it.
we made it. Almost everybody.
I mean, we're in Wednesday now. We're halfway through the week.
Right on.
I don't know
Yeah,
how.
where's Drew? He's supposed to be down here somewhere.
Drew's out slacking. He's huffed a little too much of that spray foam insulation. I think he is back home tonight, though. I don't think he's. I'm almost 100% positive he's back home. He's out of Wisconsin.
Oh, he's out of Wisconsin?
Well, he
was-
lives in Tennessee, but he went to Wisconsin for a job. I don't know what he was. I think might have been like a conference or something.
He's going to stop by. He's a few minutes away.
You live up there?
No, well, not Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Oh,
Oh,
well, he could have. But anyway, I am Richard with Bearded Bricks.
I'm Gene with Camel City Brick House.
hey, it's Lando here, and I am the overseer at Brickwarp.
And you are watching. Man, we did it right again without Drew, and Drew wasn't even here to see it.
Yeah, he's going to be upset he missed it going right.
We got some people in the chat already. Mr. Rob Claxton, Lego History Sam, Justin Morrison, Nate Builds. What is up? What is up? Got Will, Hoarder 66. Uh-oh. BKM Slam is in the house.
Uh-oh.
Slam.
He's going to give me... Oh, I know him.
Do we know him?
Oh, yeah.
We don't know him. Crimson Toaster, Brian Painbaker. Justin Morrison said, I'm back. I spent $6,000 in December on Lego without the internet. I mean, that's a lot. What Lego store did you hit up? That's a hefty purchase.
Without the internet. Wow.
Technically, the most I've ever spent on a Lego, I guess, adventure at one time was with Gene, and I think it was like $1,200.
Yeah. Oh, no. You did $1,500 of my money.
Well, that was your money. That was my money. If anyone would like for me to spend their money, I'm pretty good at it. If you want my PayPal or Venmo or Cash App or Apple Cash, whatever you got, you just want to send me money, I'll spend it.
You gladly spend it, won't you?
I mean, what do you think, Lando? If I told you that I was looking for something and you went somewhere and had the ability to get it, I mean, you'd get it, right?
100%.
See? I was doing a favor.
You have to.
I was doing a favor.
You have to.
That was the only time I ever thought about a Lego deal that could have went really south. Like, you talk about, like, everybody says, like, the Mexican standoff. That's how this went down. I, like, literally had the money in my hand. It was buying, I forgot what modular it was.
The number 2, the blue one. The one that's really bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one it was, but the guy had it brand new in a box. But the box kind of looked a little bit suspicious, and I was like, "Well, here's the deal." I was like, "I'll pay for it." I was like, "Cash money." I was like, "But I get to open it and see if it's in there first." And he was like, "Well, if you open it and then back out, I'm screwed." And I'm like, "Well, then you have nothing to worry about." I was like, "I'm literally telling you, I will hand you the cash if you allow me to open it and it's in there." And he was like, "Well, but if you open it and don't, it's not what you think it is, and you want to back out," I'm like, "I'm handing you the cash." I was like, "So this, the ball's in your court. Do you want to sell it or not? I'll walk away. I don't give a shit."
I was just talking about the whole counterfeit Lego industry with a buddy earlier today. So,
well, I mean, it's so you buy a lot of your parts from Bricklink, right? In Lego itself.
I've been trying to use Lego.com as much as possible. There's been some issues on Bricklink in the past little while, so if it's on Lego.com, just get it there.
So, like, how have you ever?
Sorry, I'm not trying to like diss a business here or anything.
Well, the thing about Bricklink is it's not a, it's a, you could diss Bricklink as much as you want because it's not a specific store.
Sure. Yeah. Seller by. So yes. Let me rephrase that. Seller by seller basis.
But like I have personally never. Now this sounds really weird, but I only use like maybe 4 or 5 stores. But I've never gotten messed over. I've never got screwed. Everything I've did's been 100%. But like Drew, for instance, which I guess it really wasn't screwed over, but he bought a whole bunch of tiles that were used, and when he got them, they all had stickers on them.
They were used for sure.
He was like that. It sucks that you have. I mean, you of course being someone that needs like clean. Brand new parts, it would suck to sit there and wipe all that residue off.
Right.
But I don't. That's the only time I've ever really. Which I guess there's been some people in the chat I'm sure that have gotten messed over, but I don't. I literally have a handful of like 6 or 7 Bricklink stores that I go to, and if they don't have it, and Lego doesn't have it, I might venture out. But it really just depends on what it is and how bad I need it, and because here lately, I haven't shown this yet. I guess I can. I have a short that'll be coming out soon. So Battlefield Brix is the only one that knows this. So exclusive, whatever. I don't know. These Tiger 2 tanks.
Everybody else, close your ears.
Yeah, everybody turn your screen off. These Tiger 2 tanks, I wanted them to all be different camouflage. And there, no tank you go, nothing has the same pattern on it. It just doesn't exist. So buying the parts for 4 Tiger 2 tanks was quite the overtaking when you don't know. Like all you know is, okay, well I need X amount of 1x1, so it doesn't really matter color because I'm gonna swap it. 2x2, same thing. I got down to the parts. I don't know what they're called. The tan discs, the tooth.
Technic.
Yeah, the Technic tooth gears. And I needed like, I think 36 of them. And there was nobody I could find that I like knew that had 1 or 2.
Wow.
So I was like, well, crap. So I like started searching through Bricklink, and I found a Bricklink store that had 120 of them. And I was like, you know what? I'll probably use these in the future anyway. I was like, I'm going to buy all 120. And they were like, they came no issue. They were new, so I didn't have a problem with that. Other than that, that's like the only real time lately that I've like reached out. But it's
I guess I'm curious as to what Lego resellers on Bricklink is, how that experience goes. Like, where are they getting their bricks from? Are they noticing sketchy stuff coming in?
What's really weird is I know there's some people in the chat, the EMS Bricks Renee. So she owns a Bricklink store. Gene owns a Bricklink store, and one of my buddies that lives up north owns a Bricklink store. All 3 of them get their bricks in different ways.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like
it's all about what you focus on. We do probably 95% used stuff. We have found that by processing used bulk, you get a lot of the really odd stuff, and it's the odd things are what people are looking for. Sure. The common stuff they just buy while they're there. We've got probably close to 800 or 900 pounds of bulk in the garage waiting to be sorted. 800 or 900 pounds.
Is there? I haven't seen it on Bricklink. Can you buy bulk random color? Nowhere.
No.
So Bricklink,
there are people that create what's called. Go ahead, Richard.
Well, I'll say Bricklink used to have a thing created to where like you could put up like Brickmania minifigs, for instance. There was like a custom section, but the problem was it got shut down pretty fast, right? Just because I think it was. I mean, I don't know what their reasoning behind it was, but I can assume their reasoning was because people didn't know what they were buying. I mean, a lot of people, you might go on there not knowing what Brickmania is and buy.
Well, it's owned by Lego now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it is, but it's not managed by Lego. And there's good and bad to it not being managed by Lego.
Sure.
But you can create like super lots.
Right. They had Brick Arms on there for a bit.
Do what?
They had Brick Arms on Bricklink for a little bit. Very, very brief.
But you can go on there and buy like super lots. So for instance, like how the horse piece or the horse figure has that hump in it, but you can fill it with like a 1x2 brick and tile.
Sure. Yes.
You could create that as a super lot. That way, when you buy the horse, it comes with everything.
Oh.
So you can go on there and say that you want 500 2x2 bricks and set them up as a super lot. But you can't go and search for that. You have to go to someone's store and just stumble upon it, really.
Because I buy 1x1 tiles, a random color. I'd love to buy a bulk of just literally as random as you can possibly get it. I print C4 tiles on that.
Well, the transparent orange tile that I got from you, the Lucky Stripe box.
Yeah, or that, yeah.
I was like, this has to go somewhere that's very visible.
So I have what is it? It's the off the menu section on. You can request if you've seen stuff from my store that I don't regularly stock. You can request it. I love freebies, so I'm trying to be generous with them.
And you, if I'm not mistaken, from what you said on Instagram lately, you sold out of the Marines, right?
First batch. So like 1 through, I think the first batch was 1 through 111, and so the second pressing batch edition, that I actually just shipped out today. I was dropped off at the post office. So there's still a stock left. I think I got like 50 or 60 left.
So everybody in the chat needs to go to brickwarp.com and
so it's a World War II Marine. So I wanted to start off with a kind of a recreation of my very first minifigure from when I was working at Brickmania, and that would have been about 10 years ago actually. So it's just revisiting that, but with like a decade later.
It's amazing what pieces and colors are available now versus what was available 10 years ago.
Sure. Well, on the minifig front, you still got the sand green, you still got Brick Arms helmets. So I have it kind of easy compared to the kit designers.
I used to send I follow somebody on Instagram whose page is really about like, okay, Lego's releasing this set, and this set has this new element that's in this new color or whatever in it. And I used to send them to Gene, and I was like, y'all's inventory section to where everything has its own spot really gets messed up when they start adding new parts and new colors.
So Lando, back to what I was telling you, we're 95% used parts. So the person that actually runs our store, my wife, and she's in there listening, so I'm getting brownie points.
Yeah, he has to say that. It's actually like a legal agreement. He has to. She was like, look, I'll let you do the YouTube thing, but here's the thing. You got to say at least twice a night that I run the store.
So, but she's literally in there sorting used stuff. She loves sorting the used stuff. I will say it's kind of a pain in the butt to make sure you don't have any non-Lego in it.
Yeah.
No Flego. It's also a pain in the butt making sure that you've got decent quality, because even though we sell 95% used, if you go read our reviews, everybody talks about how good a quality the bricks are. Now, we cheat a little. When we part out new stuff, 95% of the time we still list it as used.
Wow.
Because we don't want to maintain two separate inventories. The cost to do that is not worth the cost differential.
That is one thing I have noticed that's really weird. Like when buying pieces for these tanks, for instance, like I hate when you go to a store and you need 10 of something and they got like 8 new and 8 used. And when you buy it, like the used one, like to me, there is just so much upkeep in that section of things that I don't know how they do it. Like I've literally, I think that I know the owner of that has I'm not going to say biggest piece count, but I think that he has the biggest square footage of a Bricklink store known to man. He has to. I mean,
he got 2 full inventories like that. Unreal.
No, everything. He does not touch anything that isn't new.
Oh, only new stuff.
Yeah, so we'll go to the EMS bricks to Renee's store. They're almost all new. In fact, I think they are all new.
Yeah, I think they are all new.
And their stuff, and Renee can correct us, she's over in the chat, but their stuff comes from Walmart, Target, Lego store. And they've got a knack for finding it all like it's stupid low prices so you can make money with it. Because if you're just parting out sets at retail, you're not going to make any money. But she's got, they're almost twice the size and inventory count of us. And it's all new stuff. Wait, hold on.
Remember what we were talking about last week about Drew having people in the basement?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's
So anyway, then you roll over to the other guy that Richard's talking about. I don't know how this guy's doing it, but he's buying Lego by the pallet load. And
Yeah, wow.
his Bricklink store is literally a complete barn.
yeah, he has a barn in the back of his house that has like rows and sections like a library does books.
Wow.
His store is nuts.
Yeah,
But
I
he's
wouldn't
doing
be like opposed to using like good condition used quote unquote stuff, but you know, I guess you get. I think this is more important for kits that it's like you got to ensure that every piece is like pristine. I mean I don't know, maybe for minifigures too, but it's you know, what's the difference? I just got an order from Lego.com for the what piece is it? It's the 1x6x5 panel. I think that's what it's
yeah.
called. Um, clear, yeah, just transparent, and they're pre-scratched. Like somebody at Lego is shuffling them around. You know,
So that's a whole other side of things that so I know Victor pretty well that owns Eclipse Graphics, and he sent me a whole bunch of the window panels that me and him made. They were basically like scratch ones that didn't pass his quality control. My wife could not find the what was wrong with them.
sure.
Like, you know, you have to hold it in the light a certain way at a certain angle to see like the you know, a glare of like a scratch mark and stuff like that. He just doesn't do.
But the flip
Right.
side of that is Lando's right. I mean, the new plant-based plastic that they're using for a lot of this stuff
Oh yeah.
is a lot softer and it does scratch easier. Um, we parted out, I don't know, a couple $1,000s worth of new sets a week or so ago. And when we were sorting it, my wife brought, I don't know, a dozen pieces to me. Like, can you believe how bad a condition these are? And they're straight out of a Lego set.
Wow.
I mean, you got to think they're just throwing a bunch of bricks and pieces in a bag that just gets thrown around in a box. I mean,
Well,
it's
yeah. What sort of? I mean, is there like a conveyor belt kind of system prior or after they get injected that jostles them around, or a big hopper
oh,
bottom? You know, is it?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but like, does it really matter? You know, like
I mean, that's where it comes into play. Like, I don't know. I've never been that picky.
sure.
Like, I mean, I don't. If I buy a piece from you and it's even if it's like a custom printed thing and it's scratched, it's just like, I mean, if it wasn't scratched by the time I got it, what's the chances that I'm going to have it for so long and not get it scratched? And I know
Right.
that this sounds really like, I guess, weird, but I do think that minifigs are different.
They have to be perfect.
I don't know that they have to be perfect,
Perfect.
but like I think that because to me, if I buy a print like those panels, for instance, what are you going to charge for those panels?
But the market rate's around $6 for a custom printed panel like that.
See, like $6, like even if it's scratched up, it's like, well, it was $6. But like if you're buying like, especially some of these Lego minifigures that are like 60 and $70 a piece,
They're gonna be perfect.
I mean, you know, you're gonna be mad if you get it and it's like a good example or a weird example. The CMF series that came out from Marvel, the one that had Wolverine with the Sentinel head. I
Sure.
have a Sentinel head, and it looks like the machine printed, pulled over, lifted up, and printed again.
It's worth more now. I'll
Well,
buy that from you.
all right,
No,
$200.
$300. Yeah, right. $3.
But no, it was like so, and it somehow passed quality control. So I don't.
I love the misprints. I got on. I don't know if my camera can. That upside down yellow smiley face. That's official. That's like a stock Lego head
Really?
that got put in the machine upside down. So that's like my favorite upside down head.
If you
It's
want it, you can. I'll send it to you.
yeah, do it absolutely.
And just send me your information. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I literally am not going to do. I mean, I contacted Lego and Lego sent me the right thing. So
No, the misprints. Just hang on to the stuff like that. The short shots. I got a whole head or a whole like little bucket of heads from Lego official that it's like half injected.
what do you mean?
Um, like it
They
didn't
got to
fill.
inject the plastic in the mold, and only half the amount gets into
Yeah,
the mold, so it's not a complete
Yeah,
mold.
it's. I can grab it 1 second.
I've never seen one.
All my stuff is like right back. This is like my Lego collection right here. I got a map flat file, and it's the worst. It's my favorite sorting system possible, and it's probably a really terrible one that would drive some people crazy. But like, I think just like the more Lego you see, at least for my brain, it's just like, I don't know, it's good. You don't need to sort everything perfectly.
Oh, you would hate my house.
No, so I bought those. So I those, those Acromilis, those 64 drawer organizers. I sorted my whole collection into those, and that's like the day I stopped building because it's like, oh, it's perfectly sorted now. But now I'm like, I don't want to use it.
Believe it or not, my Lego collection I'm not even my Lego collection. My spare brick is more organized than Gene's. Because he has everything broke down by piece because it's easy to pick a certain color out of a piece. But I have it broke down by piece and color. And like I'll have a box that's labeled 2x4 or 2x bricks in tan. And then when you open it, the only thing in that box is 2x bricks that are tan. I have a separate one for dark bluish gray, light bluish gray. See, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
That's a little misleading, though, Richard, because you're comparing a single high quantity item to something that you may only have 3 of each color. On our high quantity stuff is individual color, individual part. I love those.
Oh, dude, this is like
shots are so cool.
It's so crazy.
I've never seen one before. I mean, like I've been doing this for like 6 years, and
I got like 6 of them. So, what else? There's it's the Lego baseball cap. Can you see this? Okay, yeah. It's the Lego baseball cap, but the brim.
It looks really short.
Yeah, right. That's all it is. It's all it injected to. It didn't fill up the whole mold. So
And how did you get these? Just by buying Lego pieces?
Well, when you're buying in bulk, it just like it shows up. You know, you get a bag of 1,000, you might have a chance of like one of the heads being like not quite fully injected. They're not hand picking it out. I'm guessing. I think
there's no way they are.
They send it to you by weight, you know.
Yeah.
So it's they're not looking to see if every piece is perfect.
No, I've never. I mean, I buy a lot of like heads from them, but most of the heads I buy from them I've never had an issue with.
I got Brick Arms. He's good about this. But I have gotten a few short shot helmets. So this is a Stahlhelm. Stahlhelm.
That looks more like a hat than the other hat.
I know, right? It's sorry, I can barely hold on to it. It's like all missing. Yeah. So yeah, It's the mistakes that I don't know. It's interesting. I love the process of it all. So it's just another part of the process that sometimes it messes up. And yeah, it's not like a quote unquote sellable product, but in some ways it's like worth more.
It's like when you find the Hot Wheels that like people pay crazy money for misprinted Hot Wheels, or like Hot Wheels that are broke, or Hot Wheels that are like, especially if you could find a Hot Wheels car that doesn't have glass in it and it's supposed to.
This is just a 2x4. Or sorry,
I got a bunch of that in reddish brown. Is that all?
It's not broken though. It's not. It's not
hey,
broken.
Richard, interrupting. Sorry. There's some smoking hot babe out there that just said, "Hey, babes."
Yeah, I know. Haley, my wife's in the chat. Rob Claxton said he got 3 CMF Falconers with 2 yellow hands instead of one being brown. Justin Morrison said, "Have I seen the new classroom bottles for Harry Potter?" I don't know which ones you're talking about. I've seen the new wands. The Harry Potter is finally coming out with like more wands that are shaped in a bunch of different ways. Slam said Mach 10.
Land, I'll tell you the latest screw up I've seen from Lego. We're so involved in Bricklink that we help do the cataloging. It's like the new Batman art set. I'm generating the Bricklink inventory for that, and the one of the minifigures, Harley Quinn. The Harley Quinn came in with a red arm, red hand, black arm, black hand on the torso. And the one we got, the black hand was on the black arm, red hand was on the red arm.
Oh, no.
The factory screwed up because it's supposed to be alternate colors on the arms.
How do we know you didn't do that? Well,
because I don't take them apart. They're all rooted together.
How do we know?
Yeah.
Spent 2 hours taking pictures, editing pictures of what they were, only to have
Inside
somebody
job.
on the other end reviewing it say, those aren't right.
Not true. Fake news.
You're covering up your tracks here.
Yeah. I mean, I could say I got plenty of things like that. I mean, I got the only Lando Marine who has black hands.
What?
Man, exactly. Can you prove it?
Did you buy one?
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed it. Did you say hi in the order comments? I'm so bad with keeping track of all that.
Yeah. Remember, you were like, you asked me if you could send me something. I was
Oh,
like,
right, yeah. Now I remember.
I got number.
Well, which number was it? Thank you for picking one up, by the way. It's a big help, getting this all going.
I got number 80.
Nice. That's easily one of my top 100 favorite numbers.
Man, got to be there. Yeah.
Did you have a fun unboxing experience?
I didn't.
You didn't. Okay.
The what you call it? No, I did, but shredded paper? What is it? What is it called in there?
Yeah. It's
Confetti?
corrugated. I don't know, what is that. I got a box here.
I opened it and I was like, wasn't expecting that.
No, I didn't tell anybody. It's a secret. Now it's not. But it's just like old school packaging material. I didn't want to. I don't know.
You know what the funniest thing about the whole, like, I guess, opening experience? After I seen that, because I didn't know you were going to throw them in there, the MREs. This gives me like MRE vibes.
What do you think I'm basing it on? That's 100%. So that's a bad flashback, or is it, what?
Well, I wasn't in the military, so
Okay,
it didn't flashback at all to me. I actually wouldn't mind eating. I want to try an MRE just to see what it's like. It's space food. Like, put some water in there, shake it. Next thing you know, you got like powdered macaroni and cheese.
No, we'll have people bring in MREs. So I go to World War Brick, all these past years. I think I'll probably stop in this next one. But
you got to go next year.
Next year, are you not going this year?
No,
No.
So every year, me and my wife go on a big vacation, and next year we're using. Well, I've conned her into allowing me to use World War Brick as like the big vacation, because I want to stop on the way up there and go to the Air and Space Museum in Dayton, Ohio.
Nice.
Yeah. I told Dylan about this. So everyone has like a bucket list items that are just kind of like dumb. And one of my bucket list items is I want to walk into a B-17. I think a B-17 is one of the most amazing vehicles that we've ever had. Like, I know there's been big planes. I know that there's bigger. I know that there's more armament, but like there was literally like so many of them that were used and made. And there's like none in existence because they were so big and heavy. It made it kind of like an easy target. But the thing was, I mean, God, if you had 15 of them, like in World War II, and they just decided to open the hatches and you were standing below, it was a little too late.
I was just talking about the B-52 for this, like today with a buddy, just for the exact same reason. It's just like, I don't know. It's a pretty crazy aircraft.
The B-7, I don't know why it's like, it's so like, I don't have a reason of why I picked it. It's like, I don't know what my fascination was in it, other than like I've read videos or watched videos. I've read books. I've heard stories. I mean, especially when it comes down to like, I don't know if you ever heard of the old 666.
Nope.
But like there was literally a crew that was denied being pilots because like their eyesight sucked. So they lied on their eyesight exam, got made to pilots, and every time they went up on a mission, they disregarded orders and did what they wanted to do. And actually, every time they did something, it turned out that it was better than what the original like mission was anyway.
Oh, dang.
So they got banned and told they couldn't have a B-17. So they literally snuck into a junkyard and stole a bunch of B-17 parts and built a B-17. And literally just kept flying like their own missions. And they were just like, it's pretty crazy.
Where?
Overseas in Europe during World War II.
Okay, during. Yeah, I was like, some like post-war thing going on. Like,
No, they just. I
that's
mean, it was
gnarly.
like they did something where they were. I forgot the like one of the whole story, but there was one where they were supposed to hit like a certain area, and they didn't think that the area was big enough to like it wasn't worth bombing to what they could. So they like kind of sidetracked and flew off point and bombed like this ball bearing factory. They did the same thing with another thing and hit like a fuel depot. Like they were literally like Kobean bombs on top of people's like heads, and like everybody was just like,
Nice.
this wasn't what we wanted you to do. And they were like, yeah, but we done it better. So I don't that if you I will send you a link to this video. You need to
please
watch
do.
it. It's pretty
love
crazy.
that.
What's going
I
on?
want to just say it is now 8:00 in Tennessee.
Yes. Sorry, I had tons of work things to finish up.
We were almost 100% positive that they finally caught you from hiding all those things in the basement.
Yeah, I'm pretty close, man. It was a close one.
What is it? Is it the branch Kumis hit me, but I missed it.
I mean, it nicked me. It nicked me. It wouldn't have nicked me.
But no, like there's I don't know what
"Nah."
it is, but I've convinced my wife to let us take this vacation. We're gonna go up to World War Brick early. I'm gonna stop and spend the night in Dayton, Ohio, so we can go to the museum, so I can see. Hopefully, they'll let me get up on the B-17.
That'd be pretty cool.
No, no touching.
Yeah, I want to walk on it. Just like let me stand in the cargo area, do something. Like they have to. Well, I guess there is no room in the back that doesn't have like a machine gun mounted. So, and that's like another thing. Like I mean, it's a plane, but it has what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 50 cals on it. So you got what 2 at the front, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, 1 on each side, and then 2 in the back. That's
I'm just
you're
gonna
doing damage. That's like imagine just throwing some like 120 millimeter cannons on the Titanic and having it to be able to fly.
You got a point there.
What's the
But
one?
no,
Didn't they have one with where they put machine guns facing forward on it? Yeah, what's that called?
You mean in the they had the nose the B-17 had the nose gun,
Yeah.
but it also had like the ball turret that was underneath.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking. This is a thing. Is it the Liberator? B-17.
So it was actually like named like it was a variant.
Yeah. And it's
Well,
like,
the B-17 is a Liberator.
oh, okay, that is just
Slam
sorry.
says the B-25 Mitchell had the strafing model.
Okay.
Hmm.
Right. I'm so terrible at, even after like a decade of working at Brickmania. I'm so bad with the numbers and stuff.
Well, dude,
Oh
it's
my
so
gosh.
crazy. Like I've got a buddy who was in the Marines for quite a while, and it's like so funny because like the military on every continent possible who has like any kind of military, they all have like these acronyms that have like letters to represent different variants, and then like each little variant, like an M1 Abram, an M1A1 is different than an M1A2.
Right.
And then it's like, then you have like an M1A1A or like an M1A1B2. And then it's like everything changes.
So I was just making, I got to open this up. Teeth, sorry. I have a pack that goes with that Marine. Did you get that beachhead pack?
Yes.
Okay, so it's got the ammo crate, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm at. So this is an M1 ammo crate, but like there's an M1A1 ammo crate that's also 30 cal. But like they would stamp this crate with like information on the side, and they would say M1A1, but it was still on the M1 crate. It wasn't the M1A1 crate. I don't. It's just like,
So what's the difference?
the M1, the original M1 crate can interface. It has like a latching mechanism that can interface with a different machine gun like mount or whatever. And then they just simplified it for the M1A1. Dude, the original crate is like just like how the first Sherman was like kind of more rounded.
Yeah.
it's like the same thing with like ammo crates. It's like it's a bit more rounded. It's got that like kind of Art Deco early war vibes. It was like nicer and considered.
But see, that's like the thing. Like, there's
But then
no
it's
way,
just like, oh no, we got to get this crap out as fast as possible, and like,
there's
get rid
no
of all
way
of
that anybody's gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say anybody because there is people that know every little thing.
Oh yeah,
But like, I don't know. That's to me. That's like it's so weird because I've got some friends that like. I'm not even gonna like. This does not mean anything bad whatsoever. But like Battlefield Bricks, for instance. I was like, me and him were talking a couple months ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to build 4 Tiger 2s for the mock. And I was like, I don't. He was like, well, which Tiger 2s? And I'm like, the tank.
No, sir.
He's like, yeah, but like, which one? And I'm like, I don't know. The one that has tracks on the bottom of it.
Nope, you can't just. There's 100 different. No, I don't know how many. I don't know. I wonder how many variants of the.
Well, see, what's weird about the German stuff is the German stuff all had different names. Like they weren't. Like, technically, the tiger I have is the Konig tiger. Konig tiger.
See, someone is like shaking in their seat right now, knowing the answer to this question.
It's going to be Battlefield, I'm telling you. Battlefield is like, he's like typing right now. He's like, you're all wrong.
All just idiots.
But, like, there's so many different.
Never
like,
go full retard.
Yeah. There's so many different. But it's, like I said, it's funny because Germans didn't use letters. They just used, like, except for the fact that a Panzer is literally called like 9 different names. Like technically a Tiger is a Panzer, a Tiger 2 is a Panzer. And Panzer just means tank, so I guess they're all Panzers. Then you had Russia, and Russia was just like, yeah, we're going to call everything a T.
So I'm looking at the B-24 here. There's over 50 variants. So this is Wikipedia, so you get a grain of salt, but good starting spot.
Drew, I want you to know, by the way, we nailed the intro.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is that 5 times in a row now?
Yeah. So now that Drew has the ability to like play around like he likes to do, the music the music that is in there is 100%. They cannot bust us for us. It is from YouTube. They have gave us the license to do it. I want to give out a shy shout out because I didn't know that this had existed. It apparently is in a beta phase, but you can go on and download free, license-free material.
This one?
Both of them. So I picked 2 that were at random. They're both kind of a little different.
The Wario one doesn't play. I was all excited. Oh, I was all ready for like, wah! Yeah!
But you do need to be careful because like there are, well, you don't have to be careful because they're still license free, but some of them, like you can choose ones that are just instrumentals.
You got to make your own music, man.
Yeah,
Right?
I can't do that. I can't have a career and a hobby and another hobby and another hobby. And what do I do for like? I'll have no time.
I just have a crappy keyboard right here. I don't play keyboard. I just have one. I found it. It's awesome.
I don't think there is an instrument in this house at all.
I'm gonna turn that off. Sorry.
If Haley's watching still, she might be able to like correct me. But to my knowledge, there is not an instrument in this house.
You are an instrument, sir.
Well,
no, the correction is tool.
Yeah, I'm a tool.
Yeah. Fair.
Rob said Drew is still somewhat high from the foam.
Dude, I haven't done spray foam in a long time, man.
Are you breathing better now? You like see the color's not as bright?
Yeah. Everything isn't green.
I've had like 10 people message me that like video that's been going around on Instagram where it's like the dog that looks like he's all like cracked out, and it's like when you've been spraying brake clean for 5 minutes and realize
dude.
No,
that thing's been killing me, man. He's like,
got Moto in the house.
What's up, Moto?
Moto.
Dude, air ventilation is no joke. It's like half my job with this printer here because it's like UV based.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I always tell people that I went to school for auto paint and body, and my schooling experience was nothing like it should have been. there was like 4 of us, and we became pretty close with the teacher. So we didn't do anything that was like on the actual arithmetic whatsoever. Like everyone was learning how to like fix holes in fenders and stuff like that, and we were topping rat rods. And I'll never forget the first car I painted. The teacher walked in there and he was talking about like when I was going to paint it. I was like, it's done. And he's like looking at it. He's like, oh, this is nice. He's like, where'd you get a respirator from? I was like, what's a respirator? He was like, what? And he was like, you painted and cleared this whole car and you haven't wore a respirator? I was like, no, I don't know where they're at.
What's this big word you're saying? Respirator?
Yeah, I'm not really tired right now. I'm actually feeling a little energized.
I do feel a little lightheaded, but that's pretty normal.
Like, which one of y'all are talking right now? If you could stand still, that would help. But yeah,
That's
I don't.
Funny.
But back to the original story. I'm going next year. The Battle of the Bulge Mock will be taken next year. So we
Nice.
gotta rent a van and drive 15 hours north. Well,
Dang.
north.
Just
west.
ship it via pallet. Just send it over here. I'll pick it up for you. I'm 2 blocks from Brickmania.
Yeah, but I think that would be more expensive than it would shipping it there and back would be more expensive than renting a truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Lando,
Really
I don't know. It said it got delivered.
Do
but
it.
I've never seen it.
Do it. Put insurance on it. Oh, I lost it. Now you get all your money back. You get to build another mock.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Pure profit is what you're into this for, right?
Well,
Instant
now that
money
you said
glitch.
that, I'm on like the hook for insurance fraud.
Mm.
So,
So you're gonna get a U-Haul or what?
well, I actually I found out that it's cheaper instead of getting a U-Haul to get a van from Enterprise. Enterprise has a trucking section, and it's only like $500 a week, and they don't charge extra for mileage unless it's over like 150 miles a day. So I think I can make it up there and back. And be
How about
all right.
like a camper?
Yeah, but then I would have to rent a truck.
No, like a
You know, like a motorhome.
Yeah, right. No, well, yeah, yes.
I don't
Is that
know.
what that is?
You don't want the actual like camper with the engine in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that a motorhome?
yeah, it's a motorhome. I don't know. But
Right.
A lot of
You're
those you have to have a Class C license to even drive.
No, for motorhome, you
No.
don't need the Class C.
We did that for World War Brick Anaheim, the last one I went on.
Yeah, but how expensive was it for?
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends.
I don't know. You get a free hotel.
So I'll just hit up
you-
Dan. I'll be like, look, Dan, Lando said that you would pay for my transportation. Up there."
You can quote me on that. I'm not on paycheck anymore. So.
Yeah, no, you can rent like RVs and stuff from like
RV. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I
He'll
just
tie
buy
the
a
mock to the
van
top.
and just tie it to the top.
Absolutely. Just wrap it in a carpet, you know.
I've been to the furthest I've been with a mock was from here to Brick Fair, Virginia, and that's 5.5 hours, and nothing broke.
Nice.
So extending that by 10 hours with a totally different build, I hope will be different.
Nice. I found out that base plates, the what is it, 16 by 32, they fit into a 30 cal ammo can perfectly. No, sorry, not 30 cal. One of these guys, not
Nice.
7.62. So it was like totally a mistake here. So I'm gonna open it up, and it's perfect how it fits. So I got some bags in here. This is like my hypothetical trip here. So it just slides out perfectly.
Ooh.
It's like weird how it's perfect fit. But it's these superstructures. I don't know if you've seen how Brickmania uses these things.
Yeah.
And there's like an internal brick structure. Because if you're just building on a base plate, you get a lot of warpage.
Yeah.
But if you kind of stack it up with bricks and then plates on top, you get a lot more reinforcing. So you can fit a whole bunch in here. And it's cool that it's in an ammo can. Totally an accident, but I figured it out. So now I have a display for the road.
Nice.
Sweet. Are you going to Brick Fair, Virginia this year?
I haven't. When is that? What year? Or what year?
August.
What date?
August.
I haven't signed up. We'll see how these next few months go.
Yeah.
You
Same.
buy a few more of my Marines, and then I'll see you there.
What's the next figure coming out with?
More Marines. I want to do like a comprehensive. I'll intermix maybe another theme or two with that, but I'd like to focus on kind of a comprehensive collection for whatever theme that I'm focusing on. Because I it's one minifigure can't it just can't cover any specific battle. You
No.
know, even on like a squad level, everybody's loaded out different. So I'll have a few, maybe 2 or 3 more in this same World War II Marine theme. And
So
then
does that mean I should buy a couple of these guys and put them in the Battle of the Bulge, even though they're nowhere near?
you just scratching their head with like a map and like, oh, wrong beach. Where am I?
Having one of the guys be like, "I told you we should have went west."
Yeah, right. I'd love to do on the Army side of things for World War II airborne stuff, obviously. But right now it's I'm gonna focus on the World War II Marines. I think maybe next theme would be like Moctan private military contractors. I don't know, Octan.
That'd be pretty cool.
We all know Octan is I know Lego's trying to rebrand it and being all like eco-friendly, but we know the past. It's an evil oil corporation, man. They have a private military, it. So maybe some private military contractors for the next near.
Sam says he wants the CBs.
CB, yeah. That would go in well.
There was me and he's not in the chat right now, but Frankie 117 Legion, we went to a what are they called? Like a secondhand military store.
It's like a surplus store.
Yeah. We went to one of those and I found like a really cool CB's patch that's like a newer one. I think there was like 4 or 5 different variants. I don't know. I bought a bunch of them. I've got a whole bunch of like airborne from World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brickmania, or who'd you get it from?
No. I meant like patches.
Oh, actually,
I've been. Please let me know if someone is out there is doing the 101st Airborne. I need them because that's like what was in Bastogne.
In minifig. I mean, Brickmania does that occasionally here and there, but
they don't have any right now though.
That's just the yes, always.
So Slam, if you're listening, write down on a piece of paper. No, that was my only thing is like I don't really know. I don't know what I would exactly need or want. Because you got to think like I need 101st for the Bastogne portion of it. Technically on the German side, like all they are is a bunch of soldiers that were in like white coats pretty much. And
oh man, you're gonna get some people correcting you on that.
Well, no, that's the thing though, is like the Germans were in their normal uniforms. I mean, they were prepared. I mean, they lived in Germany. I mean,
sure.
Now I did the minifig that Brickmania just released. I have like 5 of them. The World War II German in the wool uniform. I bought 5 of those.
Nice.
I've got like 5 of the Battle of the Bulge figs they released, and then I don't know how many Americans.
Oh no, Dylan and Slam are in here.
Oh God.
Corporate espionage. What's going on here?
But yeah, that's my whole goal is to. And see, the sad thing is, I think I'm overshooting it. I think I'm planning on buying too many figs, like too much.
No, wait, what do you mean? What, too much?
Yeah, because when I was talking to Dan about it, I was like, I don't know, 100 on each side.
No.
Like 100 on each side seems like a lot.
No. How big is your display?
9 by 15.
Okay, they're gonna fill up like a 1 foot section, and then the rest of it's gonna be just empty.
Yeah, but you got to think there was a lot of woods that were empty. I mean, they weren't on top of each other.
No, they were. It was just pure. They held hands. Did you know that? They held hands as they advanced across the front. That's how they drew those perfect lines on the map. How else do you know that? All those lines on the map indicate where they were holding hands together.
No.
Not
The
sure.
thing that I always use, I guess, is like a bad example, but I did it with the castle. I was like, I took how many minifigs I had divided by how many base plates I was going to use. And I was like, does 10 minifigs a base plate sound right? Like, because, a base plate's pretty small when you think about it. So if you cram 10 minifigs on top of it, how much are they on top of each other? Because, and you got to think at least in this might be totally out of whack, and everybody like you said earlier, they might be twitching at me saying this, but like for like a foxhole, for instance, like the Germans or the Americans, you have, especially the Germans. So you had a machine gunner, you had somebody that was in charge of feeding the ammo, some type of infantryman. So you got two. Then 9 times out of 10, there was always like one more. There's a medic nearby, so now you got 4. Then you have, if you got 4 of those type of places, now you've got 16 minifigs. You at least have to have some type of general around there. Every Panzer or Tiger had 4 or 5 people in it, depending on what model it was. If it was a Panzer wagon, they had, those things, depending on what model it was, had 10 of them if it was just something that was moving. But a lot of them only had a passenger, a driver, and like 2 guys in the back with machine guns.
I will say I've never seen a mock before depicting like a battle where I thought that's like an excessive amount of minifigures. Again, I'm totally biased, but
You've never seen my castle.
Well, but especially going further back, it's like you got it's that the people were rank and file. They're right next to each other. You need the formation, so that's even more people per square foot. Though further back you go, that's like every single conflict is the trend is the average distance of engagement increases, so you get less people per square whatever foot. So. Yeah, that would make sense for like a castle battle that you'd have a whole bunch of people crammed together.
Yeah, but they look jumbled when you put them on a base plate, or cramped. I'm not gonna say jumbled.
That's a skill. I don't know what skill is. I I don't build.
That would be a great video. Minifigs all lined up marching into the printing machine.
Yes. Yeah. How do you? That's what they looked like, jumbled up. That's kind of isn't that how it went with ancient battles like that?
Well, you got to think that I've done somewhat, like, I'm not going to try to just make up stuff in my mind. So a lot of the stuff I do some kind of like history lesson on. And a lot of depending on where they were at the time, had like, I don't know how many exactly, but y'all had a line of pikemen. And
Right.
All the pikemen normally had really long spears and really big shields because they were in the front. Like those were who you had to get by. And then the people behind them were literally like swordsmen or horse swordsmen. That way they could reach over if it were to come to it, or however you want to do it. But like, I don't know. There's so many different, I'll call them squads in my army the castle army. So like when you go into like World War II, there's enough history and historians about it that I should be able to find the info. But it'll be one of those things. Like I said, it's either way.
More pikemen is always just more pikemen, the pointy boys, man.
I've already came to the realization and said it multiple times. I'm gonna get called out. Like there's gonna be the people that are like, that didn't happen like that. That didn't look like that. That didn't go like that. And I don't care. You're wasting your breath. Like that's if you don't like it, move along. See you later. I tell this story all the time that so last year was at Brick Fair, Virginia was the second time I've ever displayed my castle. And it was actually a different castle than what is built now. But I was talking to some guy. He came up to me. He was like, man, I really like your castle. He was like, but I just want to let you know all of your arrow slits are wrong. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, they're facing the wrong way. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I actually know what you're talking about. I was like, but the reason I did that is because there's lights on the inside. And I created them using slopes. And I was like, if the light shines out, and I was like, the slopes aren't turned basically like inverted, the light kind of like flares out and you can't really tell the shape. And he was like, but it's wrong. And I was like, oh,
It's wrong.
It's like I don't know.
Sue me.
Yeah. Slam says you love a good Tetsuda formation.
Tetsudo formation is the superior formation.
I don't know what
This is
that is.
historical fact. You could drive a wagon on top of a Tetsudo formation.
I don't know what that means.
So it's those half conical shields that they would stand next to each other and make shield walls.
Yeah.
Is this Roman? I think it's Roman. But phalanx can whatever that's whatever. Phalanx can suck it. It's not as cool as Testudo. Phalanx have the big, they're more spear based, but
I know absolutely nothing about the Roman.
there's a bunch of memes about the Testudo formations. It's funny.
So is that what I should do? Is just have like a whole line of Marines with like
with the shields?
Yeah, little like Captain America shields and
no, they're the conical. They're not conical. Half cylinders, and they can like interlink to create like they'll stand on top of each other.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and like you can like go over walls and stuff with like it's like Minecraft with humans is what they were doing back then, man. They would like cross like valleys and stuff with it.
Should I really do that and just have like bars sticking out?
Just the pseudo can take on a phalanx formation any day. I'll put money on that.
Do we have the manpower to try this?
Manpower. It's heart power. It's a heart issue.
You got to put your heart in it.
This is the same. This is the same battle. The eternal debate between a catapult and a trebuchet. Well, everyone, trebuchets are clearly the superior siege engine.
Well, it depends. I'll argue with you.
Let's do it. You're falling right in my trap.
All right. So a trebuchet, by that, do you mean one that is stationary or one that has to move and then it is assembled?
That's a different argument. You're bypassing the question here, sir.
That's not. Well, a trebuchet is definitely more. I mean, it ranks higher on any level, except for the fact that you have to transport it. If me and you are meeting in a middle location, and I've got a catapult and you've got a trebuchet, I could pull up and fire on you before you're assembled.
Oh no! Then I'll just run in with my Tetsudo formation and take you guys out because you guys you have a range of 100 yards tops.
Well, yeah, but I could get closer while you're building.
No way. I'll throw a boulder at you. No, this is done. Catapults are more dangerous to the operators than they are to the people around it.
Trebuchets were all used from weight, whereas catapults were used from
torsion or whatever that is.
Like,
It's a twisting action.
Like turning something
inferior.
I mean, I agree with you. It's just the whole setup factor. I mean, it has to be transported.
No, you can. It's compared. I know from personal experience, having fought in many medieval battles. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well, I mean, in that case, then it's inferior to like a dragon. I mean, a dragon just appears and
a dragon.
Yeah, it takes. Haven't you seen Game of Thrones?
Absolutely, yeah. A dragon shows up and you're just. Why did they even build any of these dumb things? Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Have you? Did you see my first? I didn't mean to release this. I made a run of minifigures for a buddy of mine, and it kind of turned into my first minifigure for Brickwarp. That knight or the medieval.
Dylan asked me if I had got one, and I said no. I didn't know they existed.
No, okay. So so I have a sponsored fighter for my friend. He is the sport is called Boohurt. So it is armored AMMA, armored mixed martial arts. And so he's my sponsored fighter. And so I made some minifigures for his team, the Twin Cities Wyverns. And it's a historical medieval combat. It's not like, I don't know, at the Ren Fest where they're on like the horsebacks and doing the choreographed stuff.
Yeah.
This is actually like a competitive sport. you know, worldwide actually.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's mixed martial arts with full armor and you know, swords and maces and stuff. No stabbing. They don't want to.
Tiger Build says that Boo Hurt is sick.
Dude, it's crazy. I don't know how this is. It's like Concussion City. I don't know what's going on, man.
People are just hitting each other with maces and like nobody.
Yeah, it's gnarly, dude. It's fast growing. It's a cool sport. So like it's full armor suits, you know. There's nothing sharp. There's no stabbing.
I think we'll just stick to LARPing.
but this is like what LARPing is like, pretending that they're doing.
I know, but it seems like it would hurt a lot more.
Well, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, sure.
No, I've never heard of that before, but I did not see the night. Dylan told me about it, and Dylan showed me one, but I did not see it prior to that.
Yeah, so I only made like I think the whole batch was like under 100, but I had a few extra, so I just put them up on the website. But yeah, that's my sponsored fighter. Maybe I'll have another batch of stuff for his team later in the year.
Tiger Build says it's like 50 versus 50 battles.
There's some, it's different. Yeah, there's some bigger ones out there.
How many people have died doing this?
I bet it's a comparable death rate to others. It's a crazy. So what's funny is that it was really, really popular in Russia and Ukraine in the past few years, which I think they got kind of distracted. They maybe took it too seriously. I don't know. They kept going. But yeah, that's kind of where it the hub for it was prior to them actually.
According to this, it says, obviously it's a physical and violent sport, and so it is dangerous to some degree. The question is, what is this degree? Do you know of cases that definitely people have gotten injured or crippled or practicing Boo Hurt? I talk about paralysis. Paralysis. Damn it, I can't say that. Or limbs not working anymore. Paralysis. I'm not talking about temporary injuries, which I suppose like broken arms or fingers. Also not. If not, definitely injured, serious injuries like legs broken, knees, elbows broken. I suppose.
Dude, it's everything.
Somebody commented and said, "No, it's safe but effective."
Safe but effective. Here, I'll send you on Instagram the Twin Cities page. So I got a local team here that my buddy is part of. There.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it's not LARPing, you know. It's not. They do practice with foam swords so they don't die, but when they're actually yeah. It's just cool that like it's their armor is based on they have to like match something that's like historically accurate. It's not like fantasy armor. So
that's just what you got to realize. Like our Marines or Army men that are complaining that they're running with like a 30-pound book bag on.
Dude, his armor is like 80 pounds.
I was about to say, knights are running around with 100 pounds worth of chainmail.
Yeah, it's cool. So it's he's got a membership to a local like maker space with like a forge in it. So I'll go, you know, I've helped him out for a few projects, and it's just like he's making. Like he'll buy like his armor, but you got to like tailor it to yourself, you know, and it's a cool process. It's a whole different hobby, but in some weird way, it's like, oh, these guys are playing. It's like it's their hobby, but you know,
I got like a Lego,
but it kind of
who got roped into buying he went to the Renaissance Festival around here, and the leather I forgot what they're called, but it's like the leather arm guard.
Like gauntlets or what?
Yeah, it's like a gauntlet that like it wraps around your hand and it goes up in ties, and it becomes like it has the ability to like sit underneath like a shoulder piece. I don't know. Well, the way he got suckered in was hilarious because the guy like put it on him and he was like, "Damn, you look good in that," and it was like he just kept building his ego, and I was like, he's gonna buy it. But yes. I couldn't imagine running around with all that on. That's too much.
So now you build it instead into your castles.
I mean, isn't that just a war though?
Yeah. 50 versus 50. So you need more minifigures is what the whole point of this.
Apparently you don't know how many knights I have.
No, it's never enough.
I mean, when would you tap out?
You got to match the historical number.
I have 1,300 Black Falcons.
That's a nice regiment. That's cute. No, I'm just joking. That's so black. You're a Black Falcon.
Yeah,
Would you say Black Falcon? Was that no black?
yeah, Black Falcon.
Black
I
Falcon.
have like 375 of the Forcemen.
Okay.
I have 250 Lion Knights, and I have somewhere around 13 and some change of Black Falcons.
Wow.
But I've quit it. I've done. There will be no more Knights that are bought. Drew's
More of a
Do what?
wolf pack dude.
well, yeah, but they were unavailable. I mean, I have tons of Wolfpack characters, but they were unavailable.
Unavailable.
I mean, you could get them if you want to pay $13 a fig, but who wants to pay $13 a minifig?
Do I need to make a custom run of wolf pack dudes?
I mean, you know, it's already been done.
Has it? Who did that? Was it K-Town?
Minifig Co.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't mean anything by that.
You can mean whatever you want to, because I'll be honest with you, Drew will back me up on this. There's been,
I'm not starting
how
anything.
many guests that we've had on this show. I have never even ordered anything from Minifig Co. because of how bad other people have told me things that have went down.
Same.
I'll put it this way.
I said
It's
hi to him
so
at a
bad.
show, and I shook. He seems like a nice guy.
It's so bad that I wanted all of my military guys, well, not all of them, but a lot of the military guys that are going in this World War II mock to have different facial expressions. Well, there's one company in the States that makes custom heads for military figures. And I know that there's people that don't get along. So I was like, well, I'm going overseas. And I've ended up ordering them from United Bricks. I do not know how many people that they've pissed off, but the list seems to be long.
From United Bricks?
No, from the Minifig Co.
United Bricks
Oh,
seems like
yeah.
a nice dude. I haven't met him, but
I'm done. Well, unless he re-ups.
unless I did, I don't think I met him. Maybe I don't know. I was at.
I'll say this: I've
No.
never heard anything good about the Minifig Co.
Yeah. I've heard more people order stuff that they don't get than I have people who have received orders. I'll tell you that. But the thing is boy, do all them things that he creates look nice. And the other thing that I was told that I don't really know, I know that it's true, but I don't know the full truth behind like receiving, is that a lot of his stuff is digitally created and shown in
Render.
like a pre-order, and if
Yeah.
it doesn't get to a certain amount, he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess on my end for the business side of things, I'm trying to. There's a time and a place for a pre-order. There's a time and a place for renders, but I'm just I'm looking at my what I want to do with my minifigures. I think if I can do my first batch non-pre-order, just like when I drop it, that's when it is. Like that's when you can buy it.
Well, my whole thing is there's a difference if you create a render and you say, okay, if I get the backing, I'll make this.
Yeah.
But there's also a huge difference of it would suck to say, okay, well, I might make this minifig if a certain X amount of people want one, and then X
Sure.
amount of people pay you, it doesn't hit the number you want, and then what do you do? Send them all the money back? Or
I mean, if you make the artwork for it, you've already got the time sunk into it. Like the artwork is probably more. That's more expensive. Like the time you take designing a figure is almost more expensive than even like the initial parts or printing run.
Yeah.
So it's like if they're not producing a figure after they've designed the artwork for it, then yeah, that's a money lost already. But I think renders, what the problem I see a lot of times with renders is that it's used to create like a uniformity that might not match reality.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the perfect ideal of what we want this to look like, but does like after the printing happens, does it actually look like this? And I would say for a lot of companies, it's a bit further from reality than what it should be. So why not just take a cool picture of it? Because it's more accurate, and unless your art is totally terrible, which for most companies that's not the case. I don't think there are any companies making terrible artwork, but it's like just take a picture of it,
Drew, do you have custom figs?
Mhm.
You
I run a lot of Clone Army customs though.
do you have anything other than them? You have some Eclipse graphic stuff, don't you?
Yes.
It's
And
like Victor stuff's pretty good. I mean, it's really good quality, actually.
Yeah.
I have Victor stuff. I have Brick Forge. I have Aerial Light Customs.
Never even heard of that.
Really, that's
Do
a
they-
Star Wars thing.
They still got the hip torso.
Yeah, they still
That's
got them Twi'leks.
Is that still going?
Yeah, they're still going.
Wow. They make torsos that have hips with it's like little indents. That's what I first heard about that. That's like 10 years ago they started doing
Yeah.
that. That's cool. They're still doing it, so it's cool. Where are they out of?
Somewhere in Europe
Yeah.
or China or Japan.
Oh,
It's one of those somewhere far. I remember when I first got it, I had to go to the post office to sign for it because it was some.
so probably not US based. Huh?
It's not. Trying to think. I mean, I also have like K-Town stuff that's like, not figures though. Or maybe
K-Town is another one that's up there. They're extremely good quality.
I'm trying to think. Who else do I have? I know I got.
He started. K-Town started on Bricklink, I thought, didn't he?
Well, I know Ethan was like a mock builder to begin with.
Yeah, I remember seeing him at conventions for as long as I've been part of this. So,
Well, he's the as far as I know, he has the biggest Battle of the Bulge, which he did it in a collaboration.
Yes.
I'm gonna exceed that, and I'm gonna do it in a single person. Oh, I've stamped it in the video. I will have the best Battle of the Bulge mock.
How are those shorts coming again?
Which ones?
No, I'm just being funny because you're like, I will do shorts for a year.
Well, that actually. I mean, I was still up to doing them, but they just.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I
they
don't really
ruin
know.
you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened by that.
You get viewer fatigue.
Well, I backed out. I do one. I'm trying to do one every other day now.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like Instagram doesn't give a shit. Instagram's like, make one every hour. We'll just promote you more. YouTube's like, you made 3 this week. Look here, buddy.
Well,
Shadow
hold on. Yeah.
this is why I'm I mean, I'm coming at it from a slightly different angle as like a seller of stuff, but email, is it's yours. It's your email list. Whereas all these social media platforms, like you make content for them and then you might get kind of a kickback with more viewers or whatever. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about social media.
My social media understanding came from I had a buddy named Chris. Well, I still got a buddy named Chris, but he was really big into researching social media, and every platform you got is different. It's just the way it's going to be, and like the way they broke it down is you might have 10,000 followers. But out of those 10,000 followers, only 5,000 are going to watch half of your stuff.
If that.
3,000 are going to watch like 75%. But you're going to have 1,000 that no matter what you do, they're going to be highly involved.
Yeah.
And I believe that's just in anything as a company, period.
Well, what's that, like 80-20 rule?
Yeah.
That's like everything. It's like 80 or 20% of your customers are 80% of your business. And that's everything is kind of like that. So I bet 20% of your followers are 80% of your view count or hours or whatever. It's
just with social media in a whole sucks. I took on at the beginning of I did it in December. I was like, I'm going to make a short every day for 365 days. And I made it to day like 60. Well, it was really day like 50. And they were getting like 15,000 views per video. Wow. And then like I posted one and it was like in like the 60s and it dropped down to like 8,000. The next one was like 5,000. The next one was like 2,000. And then like I ended up posting 2 that didn't get over 49 views.
And what'd you do? You said something.
I don't know. I quit posting for like a week or two. And
No, you
then
got to do it no matter what.
It's too late now. I
Nah,
mean, I stopped it 30 days ago.
start again. It's fine.
So now I just post one I post one every other week, every other day.
Yeah.
I need to make another long form video though. Now that I got these tanks done, it's coming. I got six Shermans to build now.
You got the parts for it?
Mostly. I'm waiting on I just got confirmation the tank tracks will be here Saturday. Actually, to be honest, I'm being really dumb about the situation. I have 8 Shermans behind me, but instead I'm going to build mock specific another 6.
Well, you need more. 6 Shermans for that big space.
Yeah, but you got to think there's other vehicles and half of it's Bastogne.
You can double the amount. You're 6 Sherman short.
No.
Sorry. Need more
Dylan said,
minifigures.
do you guys still do the partnership messages? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Who knows?
Lego History Sam said that he made 12 micro battle Shermans for
Partnership message. You guys want a coupon code?
in
Oh, yeah.
Instagram?
I'll give you guys a coupon code for this. You're listening, so you should get a coupon. I can give you like 5% off, no problem. You want a coupon code?
What? Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about by Instagram partnership. Oh, wait. Are you talking about how you can buy in to be what you call it now? Certified? You know, before you had to hit like 10,000 followers to become certified, but now you can just buy it.
Yeah. It's like a verification check now instead of like an actual thing.
Yeah. Gene, do you have any of these Bricklink orders?
I do.
You want to show us?
I'm busy putting Lisa Simpson together.
Do you want to just jump to the mocks?
No, I got it.
Well, let's do that. Womp, 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 womp.
There we go. Still on Bonicles.
They're building
Bonkel.
modulars. That's some modular stuff.
GBC.
Yeah, GBC.
So this one's kind of a little weird.
Minecraft GBC.
Plant pieces with Technic connectors and lift arms.
You don't have enough.
It's Bionicle still.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, dude, that looks like one of them old Agents 49 kind of builds.
Yeah, but it's not a vehicle. It doesn't have wings or a wheel.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's the color scheme that it matches.
Yeah.
Blue, the navy, and
Yeah, the dark blue, bright light yellow, bright light orange, and dark green.
Interesting.
That's odd.
So these aren't so obvious this week.
sorry, I saw this episode, this segment last time I was watching. Can you re-explain this to me, please?
So basically, Gene has orders that they take pictures of. Some of this stuff is from people in the chat. Every once in a while, I'll have an order in here. But basically, people just try, we all try to guess what they're building.
Right, okay.
Like, obviously, that is some type
Bonkles.
of bicycle mech or something like that. Yeah.
And occasionally, it's interesting enough that we actually message them ahead of time and say, "What the heck are you doing?"
What do you?
Yeah, like they had an order last week.
What's in the box?
Bonkles.
Bonkles.
The 7 deadly bonkles.
Wait, is my order in here?
It may. Maybe.
We need to let Lando and Slam guess to see if they know what that is.
So you got
Galador.
some printed maps, some energy pieces.
They're building a tree.
flags.
It's the Frozen Castle.
Yeah.
Frozen GBC.
Obviously,
Building a tree. to put
they need to do
outside.
more themed GBC builds. Honestly, just like
This
right?
is blah. But it's
That's
kind
a-
of weird. Who needs a book and a Star Wars printed piece in the
an
same
old
format?
old
dude.
dark gray there. What's going on with
I
that?
know, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of rubber
I mean,
bands.
yeah, so those are the old square cross section rubber bands they used to have also.
How do those hold up? Like they get all crusty on
Surprisingly
me.
well.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. We buy rubber bands at work. I'm an architect. We buy rubber bands at work to put around drawings. And it's 6 months, every one you pick up breaks.
Yeah.
These things from Lego are 15 years old and they're still good.
It's
Alien.
kind of I have some that are 15 years that old, but some are get crusty on me.
Yeah,
That's a fire truck.
No,
that's what I'm thinking too.
that's Ferrari GBC.
Except
I'm a fan of the GBC
you
answer
got
for everything.
Bionicle
Right?
body pieces up here.
It should be. If it's not a GBC, it should be.
Exactly.
How can we roll balls?
Every mock would be better if it was part of the Great Ball contraption.
So that's what I should do for the Battle of the Bulge is just like have a ball that just
A little channel going through the middle of it.
yeah.
Yo, what's up, Jesse? What's
What's
up,
up,
my
Jesse?
dog?
Hey, it's Jesse.
just
He's
have
in
like
town.
just have a channel that somehow reaches from Bastogne all the way to the Bulge and then just like transfers its way back.
That's funny.
Like as someone's
Yeah,
getting
that's kind of
bayoneted, a
wild.
ball rolls past.
All right, more
The ball
Bionicle.
has the
Uncles.
bayonet on it.
More
The
ball-
ball
oh my
has the
goodness.
bayonet on it.
You have this Bionicle game just on lockdown here. That's impressive.
Yeah, we've got a pretty huge Bionicle.
Zoom in on
selection.
those masks. What has he got?
Oh,
Oh, wrong way.
That's where the money's at. Is the mask, the Bionicle
Yeah.
mask.
I don't know anything about
Oh, is
Bionicle.
that Toa from Matanui? I have
Yeah.
no clue.
Bionicle's above me.
Not worthy enough. You haven't ascended in your building.
I haven't. I'm not a good enough army builder yet.
so this one,
Oh, it's after the UFO theme. The
yeah, it's
insectoid.
insectoids.
Yeah.
The insectoids.
UFO is the
And
best alien.
That's
Oh.
insectoid. That's insectoid.
UFO is dope.
Those are
That's
all tile
insectoid right
pieces.
What's that radioactive piece? I haven't seen that.
That's
there. Oh,
kinda
this green one.
No, up top.
It's radioactive.
Oh,
Go back to
Ammunition.
2012.
It's a sticker.
I don't know what that one's from.
There's some
But then you also bought a Triceratops.
that
Same
teal
order.
the teal panel bottom left. That's some Rock Raiders. That's classic.
Yeah.
Rock Raiders is one of the best themes ever.
You know what? This is Rock Raiders also.
Is it?
I thought it was insectoids, but it's not.
Oh.
That's a Rock Raider map.
Is it Rock Raiders or is it what's the false Rock Raiders? What's the one that came after it? Power Miners, false Rock Raiders.
Mm.
It's an
Oh,
homage
maybe.
theme. Rock Raiders is where it's at.
Well,
I was
this
just trying to
kind of
start
stuff-
false controversy. I'm sorry.
But these are the kind of things we get when we go bulk used. We stumble on stuff like that. Guy comes to buy these things and buys a $40 Triceratops in the process.
I mean, yeah,
Wow.
just happened to fall in there.
I still want all the dinosaurs.
Those things you
Oh, yeah, the insectoid legs.
Yeah, I love that old dark gray.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Oh, and so these are the dots bracelets. We got a bunch of them dirt cheap on clearance at Walmart, and we've never sold one of the bracelets ever. And this guy bought two.
Mercedes something.
Mayo said that he's still getting his garage set up, so he won't build another mock until after
Merc.
Chicago.
I'm wondering what this might be.
They're doing something in class.
Mercedes
this
GBC.
Corey's rolling her eyes at the GBC.
It works really well. The GBC works perfectly, but you have to like maintain it meticulously.
Right?
Well, a machine has to be oiled for it to operate properly.
No, not a Honda.
Honda literally tells you they run on dreams. You don't have to put anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one had some pneumatic stuff in it, which is kind of interesting. Rest of it's block.
Jesse says the Brickmania panel van.
Oh, Bonko GBC.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like how the faces behind them are making that like ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I will tell you, when we get these headpieces in, as soon as we put them in inventory, they're gone.
Wow, really?
4 days.
Yeah, within 3 or 4 days. We could jack the price on those and they'd still go away, but we don't.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
Do it.
No,
Do
we
it.
don't.
Capitalism.
Astronaut minifig, couple of printed pieces, emergency shutdown.
Wow, that's a cool piece.
Seems like a moon build.
Yeah.
Moon GBC.
All right, Drew.
Tory GBC.
It's a GBC GBC.
It's
Yeah.
GBC the GBCs the
It
GBCs.
transports itself.
It's the
These
the
are from the
mind.
Ninjago spinner wheels, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the first conventions I went to, they were giving away just those for free at I think it was Virginia. Those little ripcord things,
Oh
That's
yeah,
because they're-
blade
yeah.
kind of style.
yeah.
Up there.
Things were horrible.
Black Falcons GBC. Ooh, some sand purple up there. That's hot.
Who knows what that is?
That's a Lego piece.
That's a technically.
I think that's I would agree that's a Lego piece, maybe Technic.
Nope. It's part of the Znaps, ZNAPS series.
That's a
So
Connect
this is
piece.
a
It's not even Lego.
Snaps
Connects.
GBC.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
Connect.
yeah.
Martian, the Martian tube up top.
Mm-hmm.
It was a short-lived. I think it was their answer to, what's the stuff that Brandon had?
Connects.
Connects.
Why did
But
Lego
it's
need
not-
an answer to Connects?
It wasn't around long, and that's actually a pneumatic piece too.
Same
For the you can like shoot the aliens through that.
Yeah.
Oh, so what color is this, people?
Sand
Say it,
purple,
Drew.
sand,
Sand purple.
red, but
Sand
Yes,
purple.
sand purple.
Mhm.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, some
RIP.
parts came in sand purple.
There it is.
Got
All right.
wheels. Got wheels.
All right, Lando. What is it?
You got
Where's
wheels.
Slam? Where's
Oh,
Slam?
it's a
What is it?
motorcycle, obviously.
No, this ain't a motorcycle.
It's 2 wheels. What else would it be?
Yeah. What else has 2 wheels?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing important.
a
lot of things.
sidecar.
A
That
sidecar.
that right there is a Brickmania kit.
The Brickmania unicycle. No, you're building 2 Brickmania unicycles?
No.
The battle unicycle? You don't remember this kit? Legendary.
What is that?
But the boat.
Those are
stud-
boat studs.
Boat
upside down.
studs. Mm.
Yeah.
It has
I
2
usually try to
wheels.
put that one down, but I didn't.
What is it, Richard?
It's a ZPU 23.
Oh, that was my second guess.
Oh, I was thinking it was DPU 21. I was way off.
I thought it was a scooter.
That's just a big. They bought that from
pyramid.
This
DPU.
might
They
actually-
bought that big
This
saw.
might actually be Great Ball Contraption.
Yeah,
Right.
it might be.
So true story. These come with pins and without pins. We fought and fought and fought with this one trying to get those pins out before we realized, oh wait, they're permanent.
Nice.
I was trying to pull those things out. They
What?
wouldn't come.
Why would Lego, so it's injected with those part of the piece?
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're not injected. They're snapped in at the factory and they're non-removable.
Why
They
Why?
they pivot. They pivot.
why?
I have no idea. But they
Wow.
had them in several different configurations. You see, this has got 2, 2, 2. There's another one that was just this side and this side. There's another one that was just this side and this side. And then there was one where the pivot pins were spread out.
You know that there was like a Lego meeting somewhere where somebody was like, all right, hear me out. What if we just didn't put the pins in there and let them have the option of where to put them?
This is a job security piece for one of their part designers.
We could sell those pins at 500 pins at a time. That'd be a great idea.
50. That's one of the school
GBT.
systems.
So that's in
EV-
that's in the EV3 motor. EV3 was discontinued, I don't know, 8 years ago, and we've got a handful of them that are still brand new in the bag.
How much?
47.
$47.
$47.
$5.
What's the connection? What does it connect to?
It's part of the EV3 robotics.
I'm not. Yeah, is that like the one where you they have like a 2x2 like powered brick or whatever that comes off of those?
No, it's got a brain brick. But
Or
in
after that?
NXT was the first generation with the real brain brick.
Hmm.
You plug it into a computer program and put it onto your robot. It's mine. It's mine still in the shelf. We take it apart. I've got a couple of the NXT and EV3 robots I built just to play with. EV3 was the next generation. Now they're at a level that's called We Do, is the robotics level. We bought 2 F-350 truckloads of old EV3 and NXT stuff from the school system.
That was a fun one.
Minecraft.
Minecraft GBC.
A lot of variety.
That guy was like, just give me one of every piece you have.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Guitar. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hard to play guitar with those claws.
Oh, Wolverine playing guitar, just shredding.
3 fingers.
Perfect.
Musical GBC.
Perfect.
There's another piece that we can't keep in. The 1x1 45 double slope. Those go away fast.
Why don't you double the price on it? No, sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Because I'd rather sell them than store them.
I guess.
If anybody wants this Brickwarp Marine, I'll let it go for 200.
Ooh. I'll buy it. No, I won't. Talk to me in 10 years, I'll buy it back.
There's somebody that had something very obvious in mind.
Yeah, that's a crane.
Yeah, they all came from the same set.
That's cool.
They're completing a set. And here's somebody with a whole bunch of toe ball connections.
That isn't me this time.
A bunch of bar hooks.
What's the bright green one pieces? Is that the water bottle top or whatever?
Yeah.
No, it's 1x1 tile modified with pin on top.
Water bottle top.
Water bottle top.
Oh,
No, I'm
It's like me and the sugar headpiece.
that was a huge learning curve when I started at Brickmania of like learning the official like the names of everything from Bricklink.
Yeah, Jean does them. I can't do them. I give them nicknames.
she's got one she calls a shower head. She's got another.
I
This
bet
is
they're building sharks.
Shark.
yeah.
The
So
new ones.
but this is one of the new large sharks that I think is going to be the one they use in the Jaws set.
No, I think the Jaws one's going to be brick built.
Is it?
I bet so.
Yeah.
When you look at this one put together, it is the exact replica of the Jaws profile from the movie.
It's cool. It's a neat one. I got one more in there.
That's it.
Lego animals.
I have
No, I
one
mean,
left.
that's all the
Lego animals, I swear, it's like the
Really?
fastest
Okay.
appreciating asset you can possibly
Oh,
buy.
I know. The dinosaurs would be like if people were actually buying like all of them, those things would fly. Like you could go buy a $50 like dinosaur set or a Jurassic Park set that has one dinosaur in it, and the dinosaur automatically is worth $60.
I'm just gonna sell out of my 401k and buy Lego animals.
You should.
That's
I'll
I
sell you
think
some goats.
this is financial advice. No, it's not.
Did you? Well, I guess you like. So I screwed up and ordered. I ordered 25 horses from Lego. Forgot I ordered them, and it took so long to get here that I ordered 25 more.
Nice.
So like I had a package of like 50 horses show up.
Not enough.
Well, when you got 1,000,
More.
it's not.
More.
So Lando, on that note about the animals, hold on, I'll show you something. Roll through.
Oh, did you see the goat? What happened to the goat prices with Lego?
It's still high.
Because it's a different goat.
Well, it's the same mold, different print.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the inventory in our store. That animal, inventory 0, 3, 2, 3, 9, 2. We get down farther and it's like 0, 0, 0, 0.
I'm just gonna
people
auto
just
buy
buy
from
it.
you. What does Bricklink? What does Bricklink take? What's their cut? Or are you not allowed to talk about that?
No, it's public. It's on the how to set up a store page. It's about 3%.
Oh, I'm not soliciting business through Bricklink, so I can try to cut them out now. This is awesome. This is perfect. Cut out the middleman, Bricklink. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think their cut's 3%. PayPal takes another 4%. So you lose 7. But the whole point of this is
7%.
there's a lot of animals in here with 0 left because people just buy the hell out of them. See 0 there.
I'll stock
0
cats
there.
and dogs all day. That's you know, I'm considering picking up a bigger library of brick arms, and I think these beautiful little cats here would complement that nicely.
Dude, you should you should just make like a small 3D mold of somehow how to attach brick arms weapons to cats and dogs. Well, the dogs have a stud attachment.
Perfect.
But like, think you could just have like a cat walking with like an AK on its side.
As they do.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
So what Richard was talking about the dinosaurs, there is a small dinosaur right there that's $23.
Yeah.
You know, there's
What's
a
the
little
first
bit
T-Rex? The first green one from that movie? No, what was it? Where did it first appear? There was like a movie making set.
oh, you're talking about like the old one before they did Jurassic Park.
Yeah. It's probably 2000s, maybe the 90s.
Yeah. That was, I forgot what theme that was. Drew, do you know?
It's for like stop motions. They had a set that came
Yeah,
with
it
the
was
camera.
Studios.
Yeah.
I think it's called Studios or whatever. Where they're like, you do it like a film, like it's a film crew kind of thing.
And then they
And they had a
re-released it with
dinosaur like breaking through the the stage.
I'm
looking it up right now. I've got it.
And then they re-released it with not Jack Stone, who's the other baller dude.
Johnny
Thunder.
Johnny Thunder.
Richard,
Did you see they're bringing him back?
No.
And these new
Indominus Rex is down to $89.
wildlife sets, they have a callback to Johnny Thunder with him in it.
He's in one of the collector series too.
Yeah.
He's sold as a what you call it, it's a city set, which is weird. So
Dinosaurs in Lego City.
You can't buy the dino what you call it full on here. Oh yeah, you can. The dino itself, cheapest price is $6 in Netherlands. Cheapest price in America, it doesn't exist. More options. USA cheapest one in America is $10.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
I'm not going to sell mine for that.
An Indominus Rex is like $120, $130 now.
The white one?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
He's angry. What happened to our special video from last week?
Indominus Rex right there for $89.
Well, that's just because that's what you're selling it for.
$89.
How do you spell it? IND.
Gene has left the chat.
I don't know how to spell it.
Realized
that's
he's
beautiful.
sitting on the shelf up there
that
over the New York skyline.
Would you really want to sell that? Don't sell that. That's too pretty.
I'll sell everything except my wife and dogs.
That's a lie. If you got offered enough money, they'd be gone too.
It got really quiet real quick.
You have a green grocer back there?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, I know what video you're talking about.
Tori has every modular set that's been released back here.
Wow. Green grocer too, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it looks like anymore. They don't even show pictures. You got to pay for it now. Even just the picture.
It's one of the other ones that Richard got for us at a show.
So an Indominus Rex new, $130. Drew, the video you're talking about, I have to re-upload and take the noise out of it.
Oh.
Or shorten it down. It was too long and got popped.
Yeah.
Are y'all are you ready to do this little mock show off? You got some?
I got some.
Oh, you got some.
I always have some.
You ready? You want to Rochambeau in this?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors, show. Every time. Rock, paper, scissors, show. All right. I guess I go first, huh?
Yeah.
All right. First one. A little mini scale.
Is that a toaster with some avocado?
Yeah, avocado with the salt shaker and pepper shaker, avocado toast. I mean, I've never like that's the
That's the dinosaur head turned upside down.
Alligator
Wow.
head.
yeah, the Chima or the Ninjago
That's the best use of that part.
alligator head.
It's not even nice. That's not even NPU. That's BPU.
And then they like the little toe claw thing. They put it in there too for the pit.
Yeah,
It's a super nice, clean build.
that's pretty cool.
Is that you? Did you make that?
No, I wish my fingers were that small.
Delicate building fingers.
Right? Or what does the chat say? What does the chat rate this?
Do you know how this works, Lando?
No, sorry, I missed this section.
So basically, every mock we look at gets rated 1 through 10. on
Oh,
a
right,
hot
yeah.
scale.
No, I did see this section. Yeah.
We don't have anything lower than a 6 though. Lego History Sam says 7. Mayo says 6.
That's because Mayo doesn't like avocado.
Mayo doesn't.
If this was built for his friends, little friend sets,
friend
would
set,
love
if
that.
they had like a friend in there eating it, he'd be all
Friends
over it.
GBC.
If you had a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket in this,
That's true.
Multigasm Geek says 7.
Dang, Battlefield says 6.5. Too easy for him. It's too
Yeah.
easy.
I think we're gonna end up
I
having
think
to
it's a
give.
7. I think it's really creative.
We're gonna have to give this a 7.
Ooh. Hit it with that 7.
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
All right, let's see what's the next one. Oops, wrong way. This one by Big Boy Brix. Was this like the episode 7? Or no, what's it episode? Yeah, this is episode 7.
It's pretty cool. They did a sequel mock.
Yeah. Looks pretty nice. We
I
got more
find that door really inaccurate in size.
I don't think that's supposed to be a door.
You sure?
I think that's just a big vent.
That's clearly a moisture exchanger manifold. Haven't you seen the?
exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Well, then how do they get in the building?
We'll figure that out in retcon. Don't worry about
Ooh,
it.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to take some points away for
Why?
this, whatever this atrocity is. I can see through it. There's extra pieces there. I mean, it's real nice with this,
Man,
but
yeah.
That's another moisture exchanger. You don't understand. It's supposed to be like that.
exactly. It's a GBC moisture exchanger.
They're not even collecting the moisture. They're just exchanging it.
There's just all exchange. Yeah, this is Jeddah City. That's right.
Oh, Jeddah City.
All right, Rich, you want to start it off?
I was gonna give this an 8, but you pointed that out, so maybe a 7.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
I mean, if you're gonna build it and display it to this factor, you might
Yeah.
want to make sure it's.
That is cool smoke, though.
The space don't really bother me as much as the like filler brick you can see.
Yeah, that bothers me.
Sam says 6, Mayo says 7.
I'm down at a 5.
Oof.
Ooh,
I'm brutal on that one.
Multi
I
says
just don't-
6.
I think it's a good start. I'll put it that way.
Slam said 7, but the millennials don't have retirement funds.
I think he was talking about the avocado toast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Battlefield says 7.
What do you want to hit it with, Lando?
You know, it's not a square base, so that's an automatic above 9 for me. And it's I do like that. Okay, I'm just going to focus on the base of that because the studs are not up, which is a cool element.
Yeah.
I think the terrain overall could use. I mean, I guess this is a desert, so there's probably not a whole lot of plants.
Yeah.
I think it could use a little bit more random greebling for like some details around the buildings and the rubble or whatever.
Sure.
But no, I'm digging the overall build. It could just use some more greebles here and there.
Yeah.
I like how it's
like.
not flat.
Yeah, I like everything except for this area. I don't know why that was just like, I'm done. Because I mean, like, look at the detail. Like, he's using cheese slopes on
Yeah,
either
that's awesome.
side to round it around. Like, that just looks nice. Like, on their side, just looks so nice. It's like that picture of the horse that's drawn really beautifully. Then the other half, it just turns into a stick figure.
It would be a 9.5 if he spent 30 more minutes on some random filling out.
Exactly. I think the highest I'll give this is an 8 for that. For there's some good solid techniques.
You like square builds though, right?
I mean,
You're biased.
I mean, I guess. if
I'm
it's
just
good.
messing.
He
If
is a
it's not,
square.
He's
He
a
is
square.
Let's hit it with that 8.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.
The dogs.
The dogs.
Wow.
Then this is.
So could we have like a pause real quick? Have we
Should this
seen
be a work in progress picture? I mean, one.
me and Drew have a complaint that we're gonna go after Lego. We've started handing out dogs now for like at least 3 to 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And now Lego decides to create a Lego set where so Lando gets a little more backstory on this. Drew technically has to wear a construction hat sometimes at his job. I obviously have a beard. So what does Lego do? They make a Lego set that includes a hot dog truck with one of the guys bearded and the other guy wearing a hard hat. And we don't get any commission.
Oh my
for
goodness.
all of the publications that we have done to push the hot dog truck forward.
Which set was that?
It's the brand
one
new
that's
Lego
coming out,
truck.
The Lego truck.
That wasn't the freebie gift, was it?
No. This is the Lego truck. It's not out yet. It comes out in next month.
It's a remake of the yellow Lego truck that's been out since the 70s.
Lego has a lot of hot dog trucks. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Where is this?
This one.
Yeah, look at that. Tell me how that is not an exact like that's even the beard that I use is the logo.
And the hat.
Yeah, and the hat.
If you got a beard or if you wear a construction hat, you're obviously going to be regularly eating hot dogs. Let's be honest.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
Man, that's kind of I feel like I'm being stereotyped. I actually don't eat hot dogs like that though.
Prove it.
I couldn't tell you when the last time that I've had one is.
Look, you even drive the truck, buddy.
Oh, that's why he's got a beard. That is
All right, this is my last one.
Oh man, I am
dude.
so glad that I didn't bring this to the table.
It's so beautiful, dude.
I knew
great.
that one of us was going to.
Hey, Lando, here's a rectangular build. I guess you can consider it a 2 squares. Oh, I did it again.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I've already seen like every picture of this thing possible. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Oh yeah, this is a 10, easy. It's so beautiful. It looks great. I really want him to change this into episode 3. I think that would look really good. What do you hit this with, Lando?
Multigasm says now I can find
What episode is this from?
This is from the Clone Wars, the last few episodes of season 7.
Technically,
I'm gonna admit something. I haven't seen I'm so sorry. I have not seen the Clone Wars. I want to. I just got burned really bad with 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no, but so I went back and watched 1 recently, and like honestly, like it's better than
the movie or
yeah. Episode 1.
the movie. Okay.
Slam said
Right, so I went back and
prequels,
watched
it's
it. It's better than I was hard. I think we were all hard on episodes 1, 2, and 3. So
I
this
think
is from
everybody
Clone
was
Wars.
hard on episodes 7, 8, and 9.
Well, that's justified though.
7,
those
8,
are
and
just-
9 suck.
They're not that bad.
They suck.
They're not that bad.
There's nothing new though.
No.
It's just like Ray's motorcycle is just the land speeder turned on its side. Like everything is just like
Exactly.
nothing's new. It's wonderful. Whatever. Okay, sorry. This is something else. This is. Can you go through the pictures one more time, please?
Sure thing.
It's really clean.
That's a big display.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Props.
lit. I was gonna say, yeah, and it's lit up.
Yeah, props for the display. The big side. Could they have filled that up with something? That's kind of the critique. Is like, is this
What?
part of a larger interior?
Yeah, this is like inside of a Venator.
Yeah.
So there's like one hangar bay right here.
If they could have like filled those, I don't know. I guess maybe they aren't separated by doors, but they almost had a perfect little diorama here that's photographable by every angle other than the front.
Yeah.
In any case, it's cool that there was
I
so
think
many.
the lights
shots.
would have worked a lot better if they blocked off the two sides.
Yeah.
Even with just I mean, yeah, you couldn't have just put a big gray wall there, but
I wish that they would have had other lights on the inside though.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm giving that thing a 10.
Same.
That's
Yeah, I'm good with 10.
if it was it's a square, so I'm automatically below a 7.
So we hitting it with a 9 or a 10.
10.
Oh, you know what we have to do?
Very impressive.
I'd hoped you would be pleased.
Wow.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's
All I
Man.
got. What I got.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I brought a couple of different things to the table. The first one was one that I was highly impressed with, and it's not something that I would normally bring.
Is that Shy's mixer board?
This guy, Zachary Steinman, built this headphone and mixer board,
That's cool.
and I think it's
Cool.
really, really cool.
I like that he actually added in the aux cord, or not necessarily the aux cord, but the cord.
Oh yeah, the cord.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Something's going on though where it won't let me change photos. Hold on.
The tires are it's a good use.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're frozen.
I'm frozen.
No, I don't know.
Oh no! I'm stopping the screen and reloading it because for some reason it wouldn't let me go to the next picture. How is that? There we go. But like,
There we go.
there's
Does it light
so
up?
many like bricks on. Yeah, it's lit
Oh,
up.
look at the techniques.
That's pretty nice.
Nice.
All the markings are done with
He doesn't have.
stuff laid horizontal.
Yeah, he doesn't have a picture of it like in the dark, but
Hmm.
The knobs are that 2x2. What's the piece? Round with texture on the side.
the round brick.
2x2
Yeah.
round brick with grill.
What's
With
the
grill.
black ones though? How do you get that white stripe?
Ooh, that's
That
cheating.
might just be a sticker.
Yeah,
Oh.
Cheating.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is it cheating though?
Oh.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
At least it's not fake Lego.
I was gonna say if that's cheating, we'd have to give Battlefield a lot lower score then too.
so the attention to detail, that thing's meant to be mounted in a surface rack, and look at the sides of it. It's got the screw slots in it.
It's
Oh,
got the
dope.
notches.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it.
What do you think we ought to hit this thing with?
I'll give it a 10.
As a former sound guy, I'll give it a 10.
Heck yeah, let's give it a 10. That's cool.
I'm jacked up now, bro. Where's that sausage?
So, Richard, one of the other things for me is the whole subject matter that's different from everything else we see.
That's one of the things I liked about it.
Yeah, I love that.
Next up is we're going right back to the norm.
Nice. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's
Zoom in
hot.
on that the wake there.
That wake looks great.
I've got more pictures.
You better.
Does this have a title here?
I'm sure it did.
Military GBC.
Yeah. Like we got
where would the balls go in this one?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. They roll down this right here.
Obviously.
They go into the boat, and the boat shoots it out of the gun in the front, and it bounces off the shark into the lighthouse, and it comes back down.
And then rolls around in the wake.
Yeah.
And then shoots off Kermit.
Perfect.
Well, that was what I was about to say. The only weird thing is he's got random minifigures throughout here that I don't like. There's Kermit playing a saxophone.
Is it from
Woody.
something?
I don't know. I mean, they got Woody smoking a cigarette.
Well, that's canon.
Yeah.
That's easy. The chain smoker off screen. Everyone knows that.
I mean,
how's that water made?
Lynette.
It sounded like you said Lynette. I'm like, okay.
Lynette.
Oh,
I like that he added the leaves in the water getting clumped up.
Yeah.
Good touch.
Yeah, it's cool that it's that they opted for a darker. Normally, it's like the fluorescent blue, which some water is that, but if you're in a it's the brown water navy, right? Don't they call it that? If you're in a river.
Yeah.
So it's cool opting for that. And it's a brick built wake too, yeah, not just loose.
No, it's brick built.
I don't mind the loose bricks. There might be some loose ones in there.
Oh,
I don't like the loose bricks though.
That's definitely loose.
That right there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some of them might be.
Some of them are loose. Yeah. Like them headlight pieces are loose.
I don't know. To me, it looks like it could have an action piece.
That's a boat, not a ship. Slam says.
Oh, look.
Sorry, Slam.
Ooh.
Oh, oof.
Ooh.
-1. Oh, easy.
Work in progress build.
Do over.
Dude, I love that door. That's a great door.
Look.
Oh,
is that the it?
Disqualified. No,
Pennywise is underneath. Oh, look at that. Oh man.
Oh. All them leaves, but not enough coverage. At least there's a chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that negates those previous two.
There's two chickens.
What's the opposite of negates?
That guy's got a slingshot, so
D negates.
Positive pagates.
It pagates.
Oh look, there's another blue here.
There's a lot of filler brick.
God, why don't people use dark colored bricks?
Use black.
Or match the rock.
Yeah.
The lighthouse looks pretty flawless.
I do like the crumbleness effect. It looks good.
I'm not actually too bothered by it. So there's some loose building here with some color showing through here and there, but it's like the whole build is kind of like that, and I don't know, it's cool. It's a
vibe.
It's not standing out to me in a bad way.
What do you think they're talking about right there?
Drugs.
Obviously.
He's got the binoculars. He's like, "Sir, do you see all that filler brick?" He's like, "You're not supposed to see that."
Of course he sees it. He's got head. He's got a head on both sides. He's got a face on both sides. He's looking at. Yeah, he sees all. The beard on the back. They're talking about Woody smoking.
That's what I was thinking.
This guy's robbing the place.
Obviously, yeah. Torpedo. So this is a torpedo. What is this?
I don't know.
It's a torpedo boat.
You're the brick.
Yeah, it looks like a PT boat.
I give.
I know minifigures. I don't know the vehicles as well.
I give this a 9 to 10. I still think it's a great build.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
good build.
I love how the rock looks, where you could tell the water's hit it.
Yeah.
The different shade.
Yeah.
Solid 9 to 10.
So what's everybody in the chat saying?
0.
Extra Brick said you found the hidden bunker, you win. Sam says it's a torpedo boat. Let's hit it with that 9.
I love that one.
Next is
who made the who's making those?
me.
Is that a hot dog in his boot?
Yeah.
What's going on? That was perfect. That's canon.
Next is by the same guy.
Oh, I like this. This is great.
But there was a reason why I got this. Because you know how much cooler these guys would look if they had a Brickwarp Bass Pro Shop hat on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's what it's
true.
missing. Oh, I'm seeing it now. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if it just had that logo stamped right there, the
Perfect.
dog had a C4 patch on its side, bro.
Easy.
A dog with a C4 on its side?
Yeah.
Like a Russian, like that's the World War II anti-tank
Like
dog.
suicide dog.
That's
Dang.
I mean
This
that's
guy likes his
historical.
animals. He's got chickens everywhere.
A
I know.
C4 chicken.
Well, there's a pig here,
pig,
a chicken
there's a
here,
chicken,
a dog here,
And there's a chicken
here.
Yeah. I give this one a 10.
Yeah, for the chicken alone.
What is
There's
up
a
with
duck.
the brick built duck?
Is that oh my goodness. That's
Got a mallard
legendary.
out there.
Yeah, it's a 10.
I mean, obviously they're running drugs for the cartel.
Oh, he's smoking
yeah.
again too.
yeah.
But he knows
He
Woody.
stole that cigarette from Woody.
That's a 10 easy.
Yeah.
For that duck alone. Even mushrooms?
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that?
It's a cape. It's a Lego cape. It's so detailed that all the interior is made with Lego cape.
Yeah, this is an easy 10 for me. I'm a sucker for brick built doors.
You know what's really weird? You don't see any of the filler brick on this.
It's all
Yeah.
cape, that's why.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, yes, you got a point. When you're right, you're right. And then I also went back and first of all, let's go ahead and hit this. What do you hit this with 10?
10.
Easy.
Yeah, with another 10.
Very impressive.
I'd hoped you would be pleased.
I'm gonna go back. This guy added more to the mock before. I didn't want to like rate any of this, but like I don't know if he's trying to tell more of a story. But
I think he needs a drink more than
Is
the
he
other guy.
okay?
yeah, I mean he could be, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess not so much.
Rough night.
Yeah, rough night. But next up, you know what we got?
All the dogs.
All the dogs. Man, Battlefield hit us again.
Another tree design.
Yeah, another tree design. This guy makes it a point to submit a mock every. So this is one that I don't go out and find. Battlefield submits one every week, and he changes it every week. And every week there is a different tree design that is used. That tank's gonna have a bad day here in a second.
Yeah. I want to know where the hidden hot dogs are. You
None.
keep promising hot dogs.
I don't know.
Oh wait, there it is. I think I see it.
We threw that challenge out to him last week.
I think I see it.
Where?
Oh, I can't tell you. That'd be spoiling it.
I don't think there is one.
At least 2. I would always encourage the designers at Brickmania to include the burnt hot dog.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful building element, actually. It gives you some
Well, like
unique
right
angle.
here on the tank tracks, if he could have put a hot dog, like the
Easy.
dark blue gray hot dog up here.
Yeah. Did they even make a dark bluish gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got one right here.
Brickmania's recent Russian field kitchen has a dark bluish gray hot dog in it, which is funny. Oh, look at that.
Battlefield said there is a hot dog somewhere.
I don't know if I believe that.
Like what? In somewhere in the bushes in the tree?
Yeah, I don't believe that. It's not visible.
That's some intense foliage there.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Like you could just hit a hot dog right here.
What scale is that? It's
He builds in
145th?
145th.
okay.
It's okay. The tank engine deck. Oh, it's on the tank engine deck. Prove it.
Prove it. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Is that what that little red thing is?
No, that's a
modified dog.
I was gonna say that's a
Did
short
you cut
dog.
a hot dog? I think I have another. I mean, I know I have more pictures, but
So you guys are strictly against the modification
it
of
right
stock
there?
pieces?
There it is. Yep, that's it.
Oh,
are you
wow.
sure?
Yeah,
that's
there's
it.
two
It's a
nipples
little-
on either
yeah.
side.
It doesn't look like it curves.
It does. Right
Oh,
there.
I guess it
right there.
does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hot dog.
Maybe.
Wow.
There you go. That's my
There you
boy.
go.
You curvy little dog.
It even ties in with the coloring on the road. It's just
Mhm.
it's the most intentional use of hot dog I've seen.
Beautiful.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
Studs up.
Oh. Wait, do you have a different animation for 10?
I got a different animation.
For what?
Battlefield gets its own animation.
Oh.
You ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hit it.
Bombs away!
Historically accurate. Wow.
They weren't hot dogs. They were bratwursts. Man. Everybody.
Lando, I want to be the first to say I'm impressed with your recognition of the historic or accurate.
What?
I think
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What you want me to do?
That whole historically accurate comment.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. We have another one? You can't talk now. It's dangerous.
Yeah. The whole game was to see how many
Well, that's great. Just kidding.
I forgot who it was that rewatched like the replay part, like the replay game, and they were like, the way you ended it was perfect. Like Gene was just talking, and you were like, "Well, see you later, bye." Like, I still have yet to use these.
You want to use a real steady hand.
Well, you might want to use the guide arm, Tim, so it doesn't get away from you.
Don't always have to use the guide arm if you have a steady hand.
Well, if you want a straight line.
Wow.
Somebody
That's
needs to send something in.
What's the other one?
a
No
throwback.
one's ever attempted a double bypass brain transplant before.
Because
Oh,
we
that one.
teased that we were going to do a Toy Story, and nobody's sent anything in.
Yeah.
How did you get the video of Drew at work?
Ah, man, look at Slam there. I don't know if
That's
just a
the
joke or a great
worst.
joke.
Man,
My,
you really brought it with that comment.
We need to make one
Nice.
like
You're welcome.
we need to get another I guess another one done for Battlefield, and it just be like Thomas the Tank Engine, but him like actually being a tank.
Nice. Nice. I've evolved, Dad.
That's but that's kind of what we do here, Lando. It's a little strange.
It's all good.
The hot dog thing came about in a really weird way. Lego was dropping a wave in like November or December.
Yeah.
And we were reviewing, like at the time we were just doing what everybody else seems to do and just show like what Lego's coming out with. And me and Drew like realized that every Lego set had some type of like hot dog hidden in it.
Oh yeah.
And we were like, that gets 10 out of 10 dogs. And next thing you know, it just
took off.
Dude, the Lego lore is something else with Lego City. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Now I'm ordering pieces. Everybody has trophies to give out. So I don't know if everybody's seen it, but I don't know if it'll focus.
Is it a dog? What is this? Oh yeah, nice.
Trophy with a golden dog.
I'll print a C4 printing on the side of that.
There you go.
Absolutely.
You got to print C4 with a hot dog on it.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Can you print on a hot dog?
Oh yeah. It's the most printable part in existence. If I could only print hot dogs, that'd be perfect.
I mean, I could send you 155 trophies if you want to put my logo on.
No, just send the buns this way.
No, I meant the trophies. I don't know if we could do the buns.
That's where the C4 goes, right on the side of the bun.
I mean, it could.
That's where, yeah. Well, because the
explosion of flavor
down with it's like taped on to whatever. I don't know.
It's an explosion of flavor.
Explosion of flavor. Yeah, no, the Lego City I always thought was interesting to try to see what's going on. Everything's on fire.
Well, me and Drew realized that one of the sets was like a I don't know what you call it, but it was honestly a tractor trailer, but it had like a secret hideout in the back. And there was like a wanted picture, and then the wanted picture, they were trying to catch this girl with like purple hair or something. And then in one of the other sets was a jail, and in the jail they had captured the girl with purple hair, and she was in like a jail jumpsuit in her stripes. So then there was one of the other people that was like running from the cops was like a warden or also at the jail something. I don't know. There was a bunch of little things that we recognized.
Right in the Friends sets, Oliver has a different job, like just career instability. Oliver,
right?
Every single
career
one can't hold down a job. That's the dream boy for all the Friends sets. Like, oh, so dreamy, can't hold down a job. Oliver, come on, man. So there's a burger truck that was on fire. Like they're literally branded as the burger that's on fire.
Yeah.
But there's an earlier set that was another burger joint that was unintentionally on fire. I'm trying to connect the pieces here. There's a bigger story breaking.
Maybe Lego is just trying to
warn us.
Slowly burn down the cities.
Something.
Yeah, there's a burger truck that's on fire. Yep.
Maybe I don't. We'll see. It's always really weird because every I guess wave of Lego that comes out, there's always a different police vehicle. Because there for a while it was the ice cream. The ice cream was a popular thing. They had an ice cream truck, and then it was people that were robbing a bank dressed up like ice cream cones.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect crime.
Is it?
Obviously. Have you ever seen a person in an ice cream cone costume being arrested?
I mean,
not one.
Not a single.
But have you ever seen anybody in a hot dog costume getting arrested?
Numerous times.
Too many times.
Just look up mugshots. Half of them are all in hot dog costumes.
I was going to say that the start of that title will be hot dog guy in Florida.
Can't not get arrested wearing a hot dog costume.
He's just out here with glizzies.
Gliz Nation.
Gliz Nation, man. What it does feel like they do put out a police station every year.
They do.
Yeah.
And do they come out? They do come out with a fire station, police station, the police car. I don't know how many cars they have, but geez, they're all different.
Legos 60214 City Burger Bar Fire Rescue.
61204?
60214. It's just literally I don't even know how you would get those fires to start. It's a garbage can, and then their giant burger sign is on fire. That's arson. That's the only explanation for that.
Oh no, that's very, very explainable.
How does a sign? How does that sign catch on fire up there? That's just
Molotov cocktails.
No, right. So arson. Yeah.
What I don't understand is the fire in the trash is the only fire I've ever seen that has flames on the outside and nothing on the inside. It's a very crappy fire.
And then a year or two later, they came out with the what is it, 60404.
You know what? Like one of my favorite things about this is, so you have this right here as someone rode the bike in
A motorcycle fire.
But the person who rode the fire bike, like near the fire bike, is the guy in the oxygen mask. The girl over here beside the fire truck is just straight chilling. And like,
is a fire motorcycle?
So I know they don't make one, but a white fire extinguisher is technically like a chrome one, I guess, and chrome's for an electrical fire.
Yeah, the plot's thickening here.
Man,
this is an electrical fire, is what you're.
Look how happy they are about it burning too. Look at that. They're like, burn it down. Like they are not worried about. Oh, it's got a commercial.
Oh.
He raised a good startup.
Okay. Nice.
What?
All right, you know what's absolutely crazy? They probably spent $20,000 in making that minute preview of a video to explain what is going on in this set to sell this $50 set.
They had to sell 4,000 sets just to break even on the
ad. It's the principle of the thing. It's
what other set did you say?
What's the so 60404? This is part 2.
Part 2.
They got so famous for having their burger shop burned down.
Yep.
They had
the bun right here even looks a little toasted though. I mean, it's about damn near the same color as the hamburger.
Yeah.
That is a thick tomato to patty ratio.
Yeah. What is it? Let's see if there's a video for this one. Oh, is it just a spin around?
Yeah.
Man, they stopped spending money.
I know. They're like, look, we're still trying to recoup the money that we spent.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what?
Save 30 grand, pay child labor.
Yeah. They're like, look, we'll give you this this hamburger truck for free. All you got to do is, that's a big hamburger. We got some printed 3D hot dogs. When are we gonna get a 3D printed hamburger?
Okay, I got one more fire set for you. 6041110, and it's got a bonus in here. You guys will like this.
Oh yeah. Hot dog? Yeah, that's the same exact. That's from this year. Awesome. So the correlation was this guy right there that's burning his dog is the one that coincides with
so here's
dispatch.
the gel. Yeah, so here's the gel. So this it's not gonna let me zoom in.
So we found the arson, right? Is what you're saying?
Do you see the girl right here with the pink hair?
Yes.
All right. She is should be right here. Oh, here's another one real quick. So
the same guy that was burning is the one up there in dispatch.
Oh, what dog is that? Oh, they got the drone and a dog. That's a cool set.
But do you notice? I don't know if it's gonna get closer.
Oh, just burning stuff.
It's not gonna get closer. We're not gonna get to see it, are we? Well, you can see it right here. Look what's on the desk in front of them.
Computers.
No.
They're right doing a podcast.
Right there.
Hot dog.
Is that a dog?
Yeah, it's a hot dog.
Oh
So then come back to this. Where is it? The next one is the truck that they are working out of. No, that ain't it. Here it is. So the girl with the pink hair is running away with a cell phone right here. And the other jail escapee is chilling over here. But this girl is the one that's on this wanted poster.
And they all just like to look at cheese.
Yeah, they all have like cheese everywhere. I don't understand.
What's the cheese for?
No, that's like the tag cones that like at an investigation site. But this is definitely like a callback to Agents, though. The Agents bus.
Oh, totally.
I want to know the whole story.
It's all just a great ball contraption.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just GBC everything. GBC Agents.
GBC Agents.
Well, it looks like it's about that time.
Yeah, it's getting there. Do you have anything you would like to plug, Lando?
Yeah, I got a coupon code for you guys. Just
Can
Beard5. Just use it on my website.
You want to type it in the chat?
Yeah, I can't join the chat. I gotta sign up for YouTube.
Oh, you can't? What? Well, you heard it
Beard5.
Just hit in Beard5.
You get 5% off, and I'll throw in a bunch of extra freebies. I try to be generous, so I throw in my test printing stuff there.
Nice.
It's
You can go order you some ATF caps.
Absolutely. The Hat Pack Volume 1.
Hell yeah.
You can get a Bass Pro Shop hat, an ATF hat, and a
Carhartt beanie.
Carhartt beanie.
That's pretty sick.
You didn't even know that you were missing this from your build, but that's what will complete it. So
it will.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Look at that.
Hat Pack Volume 1.
Look at that.
That's sick.
Got this right here is an exclusive sig fig head for Drew.
Right on.
Yeah, it is.
360 wraparound. Yeah.
I love that.
You know what's really crazy?
I want to see the windows. Let me see the windows.
Windows. Those are cool.
That's pretty cool.
And if anyone's building a bigger display, just shoot me give me an email if you want to do some bulk quantity discounts. I want to work with more lugs and stuff on a larger scale. So
heck yeah.
If you're building bigger displays, I would love to work with you.
I need 10 of these ammo cans.
You need 1,000 of those ammo cans. Yeah, I can help you out with whatever you need.
Put a propane tank next to some vehicles.
So yeah, I just released my first flagship minifigure here this past 2 weeks ago.
And go on there and everybody buy Lando a coffee.
Dude, you get to write a message on there. If you go to that product page, you get to write a message. And you get to display it to the whole world. So this is my most recent This is my flagship minifigure. I'm going to try to keep them in stock, and I'm going to release other variants to go with it as well.
Looks sick.
You don't have a picture on here showing the inside leg print.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got inside of leg printing as well, which that's
impressive.
How sick would it have been if this number right here was 80?
80.
Because that's the one I have, which means it'd have been famous.
Would have been missed opportunity. Next time.
Man, I'm gonna have to buy another one and hope it's 65.
Hope it's 65. Yeah, so I'm also stocking some brick arms as well. I'd like to grow that library in the future.
Nice.
And there's just random other stuff. I found a whole bunch of vintage greeting cards in my parents' basement.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There we go. There explains where the fires are coming from.
Dude, yeah, it's we are the arsons.
That's what it is. Lando's burning down the hot dogs and hamburgers.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Confirmishly deny.
But what we can confirm is we've not seen a whole burger bar or burger truck in any of your stuff. So
not yet. It's coming.
You need a 3D inject, mold some hamburgers
into my stomach.
Well, that too.
I'm hungry for burgers now.
Yeah, that's our whole goal. Is when you watch this, you really want to get off here and be like, "Man, I could really use a glizzy."
This is sponsored by Big Glizzy.
Yeah,
Big Glizzy.
Can you like injection mold me some like hot
I didn't
dogs
say
that are-
Big Lizzo, but Big Glizzo.
Big
Can you injection mold me some hot dogs that are like double in size?
way ahead of you. No, yeah, that's a good idea. Just
That's what
every
you do.
Lego food, just slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. Yeah. Thanks for plugging the website for me. So
Oh, no problem.
I
I
appreciate
definitely
it.
I guess I need to buy some more Marines.
Yeah, do it.
You need to let me have the ability to purchase those ammo cans.
It's coming. I have extra. Yeah, it'll be dropping here within a little bit. Just standalone ammo cans. So
It's a pretty average size hot dog.
it's a pretty.
I mean, it's all right.
You can't complain. You know what? She told me that it was good for her.
I gotta stop while I'm ahead.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What you want me to do?
I didn't see the title on that one before.
The what?
The little headline on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What does it say?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Dude, I should edit that. Well, I guess it wouldn't be up long enough. I'd have to make it longer somehow.
That's some decent exposure charges now.
But put on there, man arrested for dressing up like hot dog, impersonating hot dog vendor.
Hot dog. That's obviously straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Drew,
Under hot dog. Straight to jail.
Drew, you got anything going on this week?
To work, dude. Just the last 3 weeks, I've worked every Sunday, every Friday. Only days I haven't worked is 2 Saturdays, and I'm exhausted.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know how I'm awake right now.
Well, the good thing is if you're working that much, you have quite a bit of money to buy you some World War II Marines.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, you could use a couple hundred.
I could use a couple hundred.
Yeah. Lando said if you're willing to buy 100, he'll even print hot dogs in their belts.
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
You know. I would do that.
This is why I don't own a printer.
Just 100 hot dogs. Just the hot dog Marines.
Yeah. Instead of the devil dog. Instead of the devil dogs.
Oh, yes.
That's funny.
How
about you, Rich? What you got?
I actually leave tomorrow morning to go to the beach. So
nice.
I've got I think I've got 3 or 4 shorts I'll be dropping between now and then, or reels, however you want to look at it. I've got about 5 minutes of footage shot and edited for the next Battle of the Bulge video.
Nice.
But I really, really, really want to start building the church. Haley was laughing at me the other night. She comes down here and she's like, why did you get halfway through your whole sorting process when just stop and then start building 4 tanks? And I was like, because I had the pieces to build the tanks.
You don't need to sort everything.
Well, so I was really bad about pulling a box and taking pieces out of it and then just throwing the box behind me and not putting it back up. So I've got to do that. I've got to order some more of these fake Acro Mills drawers that I have. I gotta finish cleaning up. Once it's cleaned up, I will start building the church. And then it's all over from there. Because once I start snapping the pieces together for the church, I mean, I've already basically made it a fact that the castle will not go back together in the house. It's gonna stay put in the boxes, and then it'll get taken apart, and I guess I might destroy it. I've always told people that when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was going to Tannerite the Republic gunship. And then by the time I hit 1,000 subscribers, the Republic gunship was worth like $500. So I didn't do that.
So you're saying at 10,000, you'll do that?
At 10,000 subscribers, I'll Tannerite it. Yeah, 100%.
we got a spot to go shooting out here near the cities.
I do too. My front yard.
Well, yeah, but you can do it over here. It'd be more fun.
What's more fun over there than it is over here?
World War Brick.
You want me to do it at World War Brick?
Or just during you're in the area.
You're gonna. If I could hit 10,000 subscribers by next year at World War Brick, I will bring it to World War Brick with Tannerite. You'll have to supply a gun because I can't carry guns across state lines.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I can't carry. I just can't buy. What's the gun laws up there?
You can. What do you? I don't know. Yeah, you can use them. I don't know. Use them as much as you want. I don't know.
Just find a way to get there without going through Illinois.
I don't have anything, but my buddy's got a good collection. I'm sure he would think that would be funny.
I got a after this ends, I'll tell you this cool story. But Gene, what you got going on?
Well, I know this is a shocker, but trying to keep up with the inventory. Tori's been in there sorting literally since 9 o'clock this morning.
Sounds like she needs to work harder.
Thankfully, she's turned off the feed and she's not hearing that.
You gotta sell more animals.
I do have to post a picture for Lando, by the way.
Do it.
But I'll do it. I'll do it sometime tonight. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. Even if you're part of the replay gang, you weren't here. Remember, submit mocks, send them to me or Drew. That way we can have some. I know Will said that he's got he's going to send his mock in progress for next week. And I have two, I think one from Brick Labs and one from Brick Productions for next week. But thanks everybody for watching.
It's been a fun night. Thanks, guys.